I don't know what we're doing. I was like, I want to stream. But my entire brain does not know what to stream. So I'm like, I'm just gonna hit live. I scammed everyone. I'm not the entertainment. You click here and you provide me with free entertainment. Entertain me, peasants. What are you cooking? I was cooking, actually. I made something. I went in between streams. I went and I got groceries. And while I was getting groceries, I found broccoli and cauliflower frozen, but like they're flavored the same way as potato wedges. So I'm curious. I'm curious what they taste like. I cooked them, but I haven't tried them yet. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. I can't remember where I saw a reference to that at one point. I saw a reference somewhere really surprising, and I was like, oh, damn. That's true. There's a lot of news, upcoming game releases, spooky month prep. There's a lot of things we can talk about. So I was like, I'll go live. I'm sure we can come up with stuff. You know, it's fine. I'll just have to ride on my never-ending charisma. No, that's enough, right? My existence is enough to keep you entertained, right? Judging by how fast chat is going, I think it was somehow working. For some reason, people clicked it. You have charisma. You know, I agree with the question mark. I'm not so... I know what we're starting with. I fucked up. I didn't read any memberships last stream. Thank you, Oscar, for 2 months. Charisma must give it to Pam. Thank you. I'll need it. I didn't read anyone's memberships. Hold on. I said I would at the end, and then I didn't. I don't actually know how to see, gifted memberships. Whoever gifted, thanks. Last stream. I missed it entirely. And I think there was, let's see. I think there was a few supers as well. Let me see. Yeah, there were 2 supers. Thank you so much, Aster, for the two thumbs up supers. I really appreciate it. I can't believe I did not read supers. I rarely ever make that mistake. Holy shit. I'm sorry. Man, that was a mistake. Everyone who gave supers, I especially appreciate it, even if verbally it didn't seem that way. Change the title to Super Chat reading. We already finished, though. 6 minutes in and we ran out of stuff to do. We already read all the supers. God damn. Time to self-hydrate. Oh, God. Oh, God. Do you guys know what I did in between streams? Do you know what I did? I was thirsty, right? And I just reflexively reached for the nearest mug. The nearest mug. And I felt the liquid slosh around. And I was like, this is fine. So I drank it. It was water from a humidifier. I rinsed my mouth out with so much mouthwash. You see, I usually have a very specific water bottle that I use for my humidifier. I think I need to pull up an image of my humidifier for this to make any sense. Hold on. I tweeted it, but I'm gonna pull up an image, like, it's like a mini humidifier. Oh, this is similar, but mine has a dog on it, because mine's better. Let me save this, and then I'm gonna try to explain. Okay, first of all, actually, let's try my broccoli. So this, where'd the image go? The image is broken. Let's try this one instead. Okay, never mind. I'll show the humidifier first. They're separate files. Okay. So this is kind of similar. Like, it's one that you put in a glass of water, right? I have a Playasia water bottle that I always put mine in because it's the perfect height for it, and I can take it traveling really easy for my humidifier. So I use that usually. But today I was kind of like too tired to wash it. So I used an Ace Attorney mug that I often drink out of. And yeah. The humidifier was out because whenever it's turned off and you're not using it, you're supposed to like have it dry somewhere. So I had it drying on some tissues. And while it was drying on some tissues, I drank out of the mug that the humidifier had been in for a lot of the rest of the day, doing its humidifying job of zapping the water into the air. And there's like weird foam and stuff inside of that. Like, I don't even want to know what could have been leached into that water. It tasted, I think I know how to explain it. It tasted like extra bad quality tap water. Does that make sense? Like gross tap water. Like, you're really desperate and you're in public, so you'll drink, like, not good tap water. There's good tap water, and then there's tap water where the people say it's safe, but it tastes kind of funny. It kind of tasted like that. It was, yeah. What benefits does it bring? It puts moisture into the air. I usually don't use it that often because, you know, I already have issues with mold from the flooding, so I can't really use a lot of it, but, I try to use it. I've been waking up lately with a really dry throat. Like to the point that it's really hard to talk. Like I sound like I'm choking on my own voice. So I've been trying to use it while I do my Nikkei dailies and like have a smoothie for breakfast. And I'll just use that and I'll have it with me, and that's why I left it on my table. And yeah. I drank humidifier water. Great start to my day. Great start. You never seen one that small before? I actually super recommend it. It's good for short bursts, and it's good to take traveling because you just plug it in USB. You can use a power bank and like a water bottle or anything like that. But they're really good. If your throat tends to get dry, they're really helpful. I can't use it in my streaming area because I'm a little worried about mold because of how small the box is. But it's really good when I wake up to help me get my voice back a little bit. Do you prefer Pam or Boss? It doesn't really matter all that much. I do like the sound of Boss quite a bit, but I'm not going to be like mad. Be referred to as anything else. Anyway. I remember I was talking about I got cauliflower and broccoli. They'll season like potato wedges. Oh god, that's big. This is what it looked like when it's cooked. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. It looks really good. It smells really good. Oh wait, I just left I gotta turn my mic down. I turned it up for something and I never turned it back. It's probably a little more normal volume now. Whoops. I didn't put anything in it. This is just the flavors it came with. Okay. Let's give it a try. The broccoli was a little overcooked, so it tasted like burnt. I like burnt. This is not a bad taste. But I think to taste the seasoning, I'll try one of the cauliflower, maybe. They're a little more moist. Wait, there's no BGM? I did not just give you my chews with no BGM. Fuck. No! Anyway, it tastes good. It actually does taste like potato wedges. You know what? We're eating veggies. It's an appropriate time to do squats. Promote all the health at once. That reminds me, I want to look up a trailer. One. There's a few fitness games. I'm thinking of reviewing one. I might ask you guys which one. Two. Because I don't have a lot of space anymore. I need to like exercise in the hallway until the renovations are done. So I'm like trying to think of other stuff I can do. 3. 4. 5. 6. I'm out of shape. This is actually killing me. 7. 8. 9. Yeah. 10. Okay, I did it. I survived. I survived. Barely, but I did. Anyway, the veggies are really good. I do not regret buying that. That's really tasty. But there's no room for push-ups. Listen, my arm span. Okay, I am in a very small space when I stream. Yes. Mes bras sont mes deux bras sont sur le mur. Oui. J'ai besoin de plus quelque chose pour parler français. No. There was a stream recently where I like slipped seamlessly into French. Today my brain broke. So what I was trying to say, my space is really small. I haven't been able to play VR chat in a long time because my headset is broken. But I know I did go in VR chat and draw my space once. So Lynn and Alex and whoever else was there at the time can vouch. If I spread my arms out, I can't actually spread my arms out. Koopa, all I can do, like my elbows both touch the wall. Koopa. So I can put my arms up, but like I can spread up to my elbows, but then both elbows are touching the wall. It's very small. Koopa. There's no photos of this space. It's better to be a mystery. Koopa. It's much more interesting that way. Koopa. The box is very small. Koopa. Josh was there too. Yes, Koopa. I forgot that you played back then. Koopa. It's very small. Koopa. But it's fine. Oh my god, my microphone was pointing at the ceiling instead of my mouth. It's a very directional microphone. It has to point at my mouth. I probably sound so much better now. Koopa. I do have standing room though, Koopa. I often for karaoke streams will stand up the whole time actually, Koopa. I didn't today because I was juggling so many things, but usually for karaoke I will stand the whole time. I can't shift between standing and sitting so easily, but I can pick one and go with it for a whole stream. So you know, recently when I did the emotional song only karaoke, I stood up the whole time. I didn't sit once the entire stream. Are the renovations from flooding? Yeah, it takes. You see, insurance decided they wouldn't cover enough. So let's put it this way. Okay. Bear with me. I'm not looking for pity or anything with this. I just feel like it puts it in perspective. I'm not looking for pity or anything though. But so when we got an estimate, my family got an estimate of like what the fuck this is gonna cost. I was told the ballpark of around half of 100K. And I was like, oh, okay. Insurance said they're not covering that much. They're like, nah, bro. So, the easiest solution to save as much as possible was gather as many family members, like cousins and uncles and anyone who might be interested in helping. And if it's just paying for the materials and not paying for labor, it's a lot more manageable and falls into insurance will cover most of it. So it's going very slow because, you know, a DIY approach kind of became a little necessary. So, yeah. It's going. If they took kidneys as payment, it might be a little easier, actually. But, it's going. So it's gonna be quite a slow process. It was kind of a wake-up call for me. I never expected that would even be possible. But, no, I don't need help with it though. Like, it sucks. I'm not gonna lie, it set me behind and it sucks. But, because of what the insurance is covering with the DIY approach, I'm okay. I'm okay. It sucks. It sucks! But I'm okay. Is there much floor damage? Lost the entire floor. Entire basement. Lost the entire floor. And 2 feet of the walls. 2 feet of the walls, in every single room. So, I didn't know how much damage a flood could do. I'm gonna be real. Yeah, the box is fine. The box is not the basement, so the box is fine. I didn't know that floods could do that much damage. You see, it was my relief when I went down. I discovered it. I went down, and I saw that, actually my neighbor discovered it. My neighbor came over and he was like, it's like this poor old man. He came over and he's like, how are you faring? We have to move. And I was like, what? So then I'm like, this doesn't make, we didn't flood. No, what are you talking about? And then I go down and I'm like, ah, shit. Ah, shit. It was not the wall or pipes. It was from the ground. Did you guys know that concrete is porous if the ground is damp enough? Essentially, what happened is that there was so much moisture in the ground that it couldn't handle it, and it just came in through the concrete, the foundation. It just came in right through it, and I was like, damn. Hello, Mei-Ling, and hello, Bob13. I'm sorry I haven't been saying hi to a lot of people because the chat's been going so fast and my brain is gone. But, yeah, it came right through the floor, and, it wasn't up to my knees. That's the thing. That's why I didn't anticipate it being a lot of damage, right? Because the flood was only, like, 1 or 2 inches. It was only 1 or 2 inches. Thank you for subscribing. And when it only floods 1 or 2 inches, you just kind of look at that and you're like, oh, that's okay. My biggest scare at first, I thought everything was going to be fine. My biggest scare was that I looked in and I thought that I was in a bit of... What the fuck is going on? I'm getting weird notifications. I thought I was in trouble because my Nintendo 64 was on the lowest shelf. And I was like, oh no, I'm in danger because my Nintendo 64 is going to be submerged. And I went and I immediately... Here's the thing. I know someone who worked at a power company before, right? So I know some things that you should or shouldn't do. And my instinct was wrong. I'll explain why. So you shouldn't ever enter a flooded room. Because if there's a chance there's any outlets or power bars that are in the water, you can actually get electrocuted. Like, you can get seriously injured. But I didn't think that it was gonna be that bad because all of our outlets are like a foot or so. So I thought, this is fine. And I went in just in case. I wore rain boots, both for the water and so that only rubber would touch the ground. I wasn't zapped or anything, I was fine. But there were two key mistakes I had not anticipated. One, there was a power bar on the ground, and it was completely submerged. Here's the worst part. In my panic, I am not injured, but in my panic, I didn't know what to do. So I picked up the power bar with my bare hands. And then after I had it in the air, I was like, okay, it's not in the water anymore. I unplugged it. Don't be me. Why are you the way you are? It's called anxiety. It's called having an anxiety attack and all rationale goes out the window because you're just shaking and crying and doing anything you think of in the moment. I was fine. I guess the power bar was already damaged so much that it just ceased. But I was fine. That's not the only thing, right? There used to be a kitchen in the basement, but it was removed. And there's like a big bureau type of thing. And it's against the wall where the stove used to be. And what's up, Green on Dragon? So I don't know what's that. There's so many new people today. Why you guys click my random stream where I don't even know what I'm doing? Okay, so the bureau was blocking an outlet, which was on the very bottom of the ground, like touching the floor. So not only was there the power bar, there was an outlet that was submerged. To be frank, I don't know how I didn't die. And then, yeah, I found weird things, tearing apart the walls. My family was helping with the walls and shit. Some of the things we found, creepy. Okay, there was paw prints, really big paw prints made of chalk inside the wall, but like going up the wall. Like not rat sized, think more like werewolf sized. there were paw prints made of chalk going up the walls. Not on the floor, up the walls, up the beams. Oh, Georgie Jones and ballistic brows. I don't know what the fuck that was. It was a furry cat! Don't make me fear furries living in my walls, please. There was also, I think I said some of the other stuff on stream before. We found a comb. I don't know if there was hair in it or not. I don't know, my dad found it. A can of corn soup. A can of really old corn soup. I think it was from the 80s or something. Like the expiration date was gone. There was garbage. Just a flat out bag of garbage. Didn't open it, just put it in the garbage. There was, oh yeah, wrapping paper. Christmas wrapping paper. That was still in the plastic, but somehow the water got through it and it was totally ruined. Hello, Paulo. The soup. I chose not to eat it because I valued my life. So I don't know, unfortunately. No idea. It wasn't trash. It was not even the bank heist. I was too afraid there was gonna be like body parts or something in the bag, so I was like, no. I didn't trust inside those walls. But yeah, essentially what happened, just like 1 or 2 inches of flooding, which was barely anything and I thought would be fine. Almost all of the furniture was made from, it's plywood. I think plywood. I'm not good with terms. Plywood is the one that's like sawdust almost, but like condensed into boards, right? Most of my furniture was made of that, so that's all fucked. So the furniture's gone. There was a leather couch, but it didn't have legs. The couch was just on the ground. That's fucked. My Nintendo 64, right! Okay, so it's on a shelf that was 1 inch off the ground. And I was like, oh no. You're not entertained. Go get entertained somewhere else. So essentially, I was nervous. I ran for the Nintendo 64, but the water level was exactly level with the shelf. Like level. Like if it was like a millimeter higher, the Nintendo 64 would have been affected. It would have been in the water. But because it wasn't, the Nintendo 64 was okay. So I grabbed it and I ran and I put it somewhere safe. But the Nintendo 64, and this is why I had a bit of an issue with the One Piece game. The Nintendo 64 and all the GameCube controllers, they were not okay. They were in a fabric ottoman that was kept on the ground. I guess the fabric absorbed even more water. So inside that was flooded even more than like the rest of the ground. Like even the controllers on top of the pile were wet. I don't even know, it made no sense. It's like the water came from them, but of course that's not possible. Ugh. So I remember very vividly picking up a wireless GameCube controller, and a steady stream of water pours out from one of the button cracks. And I'm just like, oh. Hello, bird mouse. Hello, Nico. So I actually used one of the ones that was soaked to play One Piece because I forgot to buy a new controller and I'd already scheduled the stream and I was like, shit. Yeah, it worked, but occasionally some of the buttons were a little buggy. I think I need to replace my controllers. But yeah, also most of my, not most, maybe the bottom shelf of my my old Wii and Wii U games, the booklets and the containers were wrecked. The discs were luckily okay, but like a lot of them were collector edition and stuff, and the books are just ruined. Hello, Comerton. So I am sad. I am sad because as a physical game collector, my heart shattered a little bit. Did any family photos perish? Yes, unfortunately. Not a lot, but some. As well as some other sentimental stuff, unfortunately, yeah. Like some awards and certificates that I got when I was really young. Unfortunately, but you know, it is what it is. Hello, Job. It was annoying. But yeah, that 1 or 2 inches of water cost like all the furniture. The entire floors like started buckling and had to go. The walls went rotten. Like, we couldn't get to it right away because the insurance company was like, don't touch it until we look at it. So, obviously, listened. And then they come and they're like, yeah, it's been so long that, your walls are rotted up for like a foot. And there's black mold, by the way. And I was like, cool. I'm very allergic to mold, bro. I think a lot of the mold is gone now. There's one area I still have to deal with. There's a lot of dust, though, which is rough. Hello, Brian. Your apartment flooded in February. I'm so sorry. That sounds like hell. You understand the pain. Hello, Robert Goldberg. But, I survived, though. I mean, if I perished from an inch of water in my basement, that'd be really embarrassing. Right now, I have a storage locker, and I'm using it as an excuse to, you know, kind of declutter the entire place because I have a place to store things while I go through stuff. So it's not the end of the world. It's one of the things where I'm trying to take a little bit less time. A lot less time. I'm trying to reschedule my days a little bit in the week. So I do most of my stream prep and stuff on like a very specific day, and then every other day I kind of have more free time. Because I wanna make faster progress redoing the whole place. It'll look really nice when it's all done, and that's what I'm trying to focus on, you know? Once everything is done, it'll be like having a nice new place. Red card. Insurance could never cover the pain of losing a physical game collection. Yeah. My copy, it's not even mine, it's my sibling's copy of Persona Q2. The playing cards got fucked. The art book got fucked. Every single part of the limited edition, including the plushie, got fucked. I tried to dry it, but the shape is never gonna be the same. I had to open the box. They hadn't opened it yet. I had to open the box for them, open every single thing, and try to save it. The book has a lot of pages sticking together, so it's unfortunate. Considering how it happened, can anything be done to prevent the future one? I don't think it'll ever happen again. It was a really weird situation that caused it, so I don't think it'll ever happen again. And just in case it does ever happen again, I'm probably going to put, like, only get furniture that is hardwood, because hardwood is more likely to survive a flood, and anything that's on the ground level, rubber bins only. Rubber bins only. I'm not taking my chances. Rubber bins means it shouldn't at least get damaged as long as the flood is not danger, danger, danger. I don't know how people recover from having like 5 feet floods and stuff. I would cry. I would cry. But it could have been worse. It could have been worse, honestly. It was just annoying. It's annoying. And it's gonna be annoying for a long time working on it. Yeah, those big plastic containers. I just kind of consider them the same thing. It was a giant container, and it's made of plasticky, rubbery stuff. Same thing. Yeah, cardboard boxes. That's my problem. The basement is a lot of storage. This is the worst part. It's a lot of storage for like sentimental, and like holiday stuff. So a lot of the stuff that was damaged was this cardboard box sentimental stuff. But you know, it is what it is. As much as possible was saved, and I learned that cardboard boxes are not my friend. As much as I might live in one, you know. Maybe I should upgrade. Maybe I should upgrade and stop living in a cardboard box. Maybe then the water wouldn't have got in. I blame the cardboard. I blame the cardboard. How did you drain the water out of the room? Here's the funny part. Okay, so my mom heard about it. She panicked. She panicked. She panicked. She burst open the door, came running, went down, and she mopped the entire thing up. Like, she literally somehow got the water in the mop frantically and kept flushing it down the toilet. I don't know how. I don't know how. I was running around trying to save stuff that was near water level, and somehow she got the entirety of the water, like, gone. Not in one, like, a mop and a bucket. Like, I don't remember how long it took her because I was panicked trying to save stuff, but she, like, went Super Saiyan or something. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. That's true, mop, mother. Okay, I'm expert at mopping. That is true. Oh, Jeffrey's around. I don't know. I actually can't mop at all. Just due to doing it, like, I don't know what to call it. It's not an injury, it's not a condition. I don't know what it is. I can't mop. It causes me really bad pain. I can't do it. So I wouldn't have been able to save my absolute butt. Any repetitive shoulder motions are like no good for me. But it could have been worse. It was not so bad. Allergic to chores? No. It's not allergic to chores. Trust me, if you put your hand on my shoulder when I tried mopping, you'd get it. I'm pretty sure I subjected Aka to that. I'm very mean doing this when I meet people. I'm like, hey, you want to feel my shoulder? And then I'll lift it weirdly, and they're like, ah! I'm terrible. But yeah, just trust me on that one. It does do a weird clicky thing. It does, except the clicky thing hurts. Hello, Strider. So it's like, it's just like, my shoulder doesn't fit, is the best way to explain it. I don't know if it's caused by an injury or if I was born that way, but it doesn't fit. And it's both sides, they just don't fit. It's like the best. Okay, you have that in one arm, then you understand. You understand, like, mopping is a no-go. Like, if I had to, if I had no choice, I could. But if I can like use a wet vac or something to get up the water, or like even go on my hands and knees and use like a cloth or something, I have to do anything else. It's just a no-go. But it could be worse. I'm gonna eat another broccoli. Oh, for reporting. I'm gonna report on my free entertainment. Broccoli. You should sue whatever assembly line you came out of. I think of that sometimes. I do feel like I have some defects that I could do without. There might have been some problems at the manufacturing plant. If I own my dream restaurant, what will be on the menu? It'll be an entire menu of things that you don't think are vegetables, but they contain vegetables. So they can trick people who don't like vegetables into eating vegetables. What percent would you say was saved? Estimating maybe about 50? In terms of money, from the estimate. In terms of stuff, probably most of it was okay. Other than the furniture, the floors, and the wall. Most of it was okay. You'll never make you like veggies? Listen, I tricked my grandma into liking vegetables. My grandma has dementia and she will actively scream and cry if you try to give her a vegetable. And I've convinced her to consume beets. So I can make anyone like vegetables. And she went back for seconds. So I'll fight you. I'll fight you. I can make anyone eat vegetables. It's cruel. No, it's not cruel. Listen. She consists on a diet of cake and fish and chips. That's legitimately all she eats. If you try to give her anything else, she will not eat it. Not beige! That's an early grave! So, I made a smoothie, but I made it taste kind of like cake. And it had beets in it. It was like, a Black Forest cake is not the word for it, flavored smoothie. But I put like 2 whole beets in it. And I gave it to her. And she was like, ooh, this tastes like ice cream. And she wanted another one. And I was like, you bet. I actually tried going vegan before. Just because I really like animals and stuff. I wanted to go vegan. My body did not like that. Even with supplements and stuff. So I'm going to not do that. But I also like bacon and chicken. So it's whatever. But I do try to eat less of it. Both because it's cheaper and it's yummy. Oh my god, can I show you guys something? I want to actually do this on a cooking stream. I want to do it. I think that it would be funny. I want to try making this. It's like, oh god, what did I click? That was not YouTube. Oh my god, I tried typing in YouTube. I ended up on some weird porn website. Let's see. Okay. It's fake chicken. I think I showed this kind of before. There's multiple different versions of it, so I'll show a different one this time in case. It's really weird. And it's really, I want to try making it. Okay. So this is my edgy veg. My mom is vegan out of necessity, right? Because, she's vegan out of necessity. I'll just leave it there. She has to be vegan or she's like almost in the hospital from health issues. GCF. And I was trying to figure out what I could make her sometimes for treats. And then I found this, and it looks batshit.
These bones are actually so perfect for
it. It's fake
so
bones.
Obviously, I'm gonna think also known as the edgy veg.
So it's like tasty. KFC drumsticks.
I'm going to
but
try
there's no
and
chicken.
Using yuba or
it's tofu skin.
Or tofu skin.
Tofu
make,
skin
the meaty part
is like my life. I can actually vouch it's so fucking tasty.
Crackly chicken skin.
I don't know about this though, but I want to try it out of curiosity.
And For the bones, because that's always.
Pam's not making weird food. That's my life.
This
can't take my
company
life away
reached
from
out to
me.
They're called faux bones.
I kind of
And
want to
they
do a
make these
cooking
little
stream
wooden
series in the
bones
future where it's
that
just
you
like
can use to make different types of meat, and these ones
it's
are
just
like
food
the
crimes.
chicken bone version. So I'm going to use
Food
these
crimes
as,
cooking
like, the
streams.
bone
Like I
in
can try
part
making
of
this.
the,
I can make my pizza.
All right,
I can
we
make,
want to
like,
take this
lots of
dried
stuff.
Yuba skin or tofu skin. Or
Yeah, I
chicken
love fake
skin,
bones.
And turn it from this
They make me laugh.
into this here, which is softer. So you want to do that by boiling some very
They
hot
do
water
look like
and
dog face.
soaking
They look
it
like
in
rawhide.
that hot water for about 10 to 15 minutes.
Make it
until
turducken?
it's soft.
Those scare me.
When the water is cool enough
So
for you
tofu
to
skin,
touch it, it's probably still
it's
going to be
basically kind of
warm,
like
but
condensed
not
tofu,
boiling,
but it's really
boiling
good.
hot.
Hello,
I'm gonna
Artie.
take out the tofu
Because
skin,
bones are the
which
part of
is
the
now
chicken.
more or less
Vegan's
soft.
really big.
Squeeze out
I mean,
any
to
liquid.
be fair, I can imagine that it would be maybe once in a while you just really crave a
and
big
throw it
old
into a
bone.
colander to drain off any excess liquid.
I don't even know what these ones are made of.
Your
Did she
favorite,
say?
like,
It's like plastic or wood. I don't know.
Chicken flavored broth
Look,
is,
Gabe.
whether that's like a bouillon cube, powder, paste.
Tofu
or
skin
something
doesn't
that
have
you
the
make at home.
texture or taste
Take
of
that.
tofu. It can
This is
taste like it if you don't
just,
flavor it
the
well enough, but the
vegetarian
texture is
chicken flavored
totally
better than
different.
bouillon.
I'm
And then
really
also
picky
going
with
to add
tofu,
some
but tofu
MSG,
skin, that's
some
the
poultry
shit.
seasoning,
That's
as
the
well
shit. The
as a
texture's
little
more
bit
like
of nutritional
omelet.
yeast, and
It has
bring
like an
that
eggy
to
texture. It feels like egg.
just before a boil.
Oh, Sammy. It's not inari.
All right,
Inari's kind of more
so
puffy.
we're gonna cut
This
them
is like
into a
really
couple
thin.
little
It's like
pieces.
when you're
We're going to
boiling
be
soybeans
wrapping
and you just like
these
take the
around
skimmed
the
crap
bone.
off the top. That's
So
tofu skin.
this one, for example,
Oh, Eduardo.
I'm just going to cut in
Reusable
half.
with wooden bones. That's the
like
taste of
this.
some of the previous
Cut
foods.
them
Was
into
like,
strips.
ew!
And then you can
It
put them
would
in your
though,
broth.
unless you had some sort of coating, but the coating would probably be dangerous and leach into the food, so it'd have to be. Tofu doesn't
Let's
have
switch
skin.
to a
It's
bigger
just
pan
like
just
I'll show you a
because
video making it. I think I showed it on stream before making it. I'll just talk about it then. You just
Alright,
boil
so while we're waiting
soybeans, and then there's like a
for all of
layer
that
of
to come
solids
to
that
a
appears on
boil,
the top, and that's tofu skin.
You can really use whatever your favorite sauce or breading is for drumsticks. Just whatever. Like,
Inari
literally
is
you
more
want to
like,
make fried chicken. Let's say you have your
it might be
favorite
made of a
recipe.
similar
You
stuff,
can
but
use
Inari is
that.
more like bready
Today
and
I'm
sweet
going to use
and
my
winey.
KFC seasoning.
But this
so
one's
I have
very
my
bland.
seasoned
You can
flour
flavor it
here
like
from
anything.
that recipe, which I will also link down below. And
it
then the
doesn't have the
dredge
same
from
texture.
that, which is
They
essentially
really-
just like soy sauce, aquafaba, and pepper. And then this has the 11 KFC
I agree with
spices,
TTF though.
some
When you treat
cornstarch,
it like
as
its
well
own
as
protein
flour.
instead of pretending
But
it's
again,
meat,
you
tofu
can
can be
use
really
whatever
good.
sauce or flavoring or whatever you want.
I think tofu skin is my favorite kind of tofu though. I've come to really
So you
love
want to
it.
bring those to a boil and then let them simmer for like 10 minutes or so until they're nice and soft. After like 10 minutes, when they're nice and soft, you can just
See, it looks
Sorry,
really
soft
weird. It looks like
just take
pulled
them out and
chicken
put them into a
almost, but like
colander.
massive. Like
and
under
make
a
sure that you
microscope.
save the broth because we're going to use that for the skin. Now, once you have everything ready, you know,
I think
you
it'd be
wanna
really
get your
fun to
flour
make
ready,
this on
get it in
stream.
the back, get your dredge ready, get it in the back.
Just
we
because I
are
feel
going
like
to
it would make
prep
people
our rice
angry.
paper. So we're going to
And
do this
making
one at a
people
time. We're
angry
going
with
to do one
food
drumstick
is
at a
really
time.
fun.
Now I like to do one sheet
I
of
get
rice
a
paper
lot of
into
joy
the broth.
out of pissing people off with my food
Make sure that
ideas.
it's cooled enough so you don't burn
I'm not the
yourself.
biggest fan of rice paper
And
though.
it's very hot, so it's going
It has
to
a weird smell to it.
soft really quickly.
I don't know if anyone else
And
agrees.
then lay it flat on your work
Forbidden
surface.
noodles?
Just got something like
That
that.
maybe I
just
can
lay
make
it in there.
spaghetti squash
The longer
ramen.
it lays there, the softer.
I
it's
could
going
make
to get.
ramen
So you wanna
without
work
the
relatively
noodles, like I was
quickly.
craving yesterday.
One of your.
I don't know what's
bones
that
or
today. I don't
whatever
even
you're
remember.
using as a
I was
bone.
craving ramen,
And then
like
take a
hardcore,
strip
but I didn't want noodles. I just wanted the broth with
of the
toppings.
tofu skin. And just wrap
I'll
it
put bean
around.
sprouts instead. A whole mountain of them. No noodles. Just bean sprout mountain.
Bring it down. You can do like a zigzag pattern to get more of that, like.
She's making a chicken
Any
drumstick.
texture. Until you
Yeah,
have something
ramen without the
that
ramen.
Kind
Exactly.
of looks like it's the shape of a drumstick, something like that. Hold on to it. It's not going to stay that way.
Rice paper has a smooth
That's where the
texture and
rice
it's
paper
crunchy when
comes
fried.
in. So what
I
like to
do
is put
like
kind of
it
in
when
the
it's
center here.
fried. But I don't enjoy it when
up
it's
and
raw. Like in
over,
Thai
and
spring
then
rolls.
You might
Oh, so
need
true, no?
2 of these
Cooking the
depending
noodles gives the
on
broth its
how
flavor, though?
thick it is, or
No?
you know if it rips.
Ramen broth is always
like
made
super rich.
separately from noodles, unless you're thinking of like an instant brand. Ramen broth often
Voila.
takes like 10 hours to cook.
A drumstick.
Oh yeah, it looks surprisingly like chicken.
If you are having issues like
You can
trying to
bamboozle
wrap the
someone
rice
with
paper
that.
around it, try
But you have to
cutting
be
it in
careful.
half,
You don't want to
doing one
bamboozle
half,
people with
and then
tofu.
doing
People
the
have
other
soy
half
allergies and
afterwards.
they can die.
And add a little bit of cornstarch to my dredge. And then one at a
Might
time,
as well just
I'm
drink
going
straight
to
pork broth.
cover
I mean, that sounds like a good
the
idea.
drumstick.
I wouldn't say no to
the
drinking that.
dredging
Sounds
liquid.
good.
And then, of course, the seasoned flour.
How much do you reckon this costs?
And then you just want to transfer it to a wire cooling
Tofu's
rack
getting pretty cheap, actually.
just
I don't
to
know.
rest for a couple minutes.
It might be the
while you
same
do the
price or
rest.
cheaper than regular
And there's
chicken.
a couple ways that you can cook these.
To buy all
Definitely,
the
it's
spices
fried
and stuff, if
chicken.
you don't already have
fry
them, though, it might be
I'm
more
using
expensive.
a deep fryer. You can use a
Oh,
pan
Dennis,
with
it's
oil in
on.
it. You can also spray it with cooking spray and put it in your air fryer.
That's
or
true,
bake
though.
it.
Just going to KFC would be cheaper. It looks so much like chicken, though. Like, bruh. Bruh. I feel like it'd be really fun to make this on stream. Just to piss off everybody.
All right, so after you fried it, you end up with these. They're crispy. You can have them just like this. They're delicious, but you can also have them with your favorite sauce.
Just look on
or
the
your favorite
inside.
dip. So let's
Just look on the inside, too.
give it a try.
The inside is surprising. Once it cooks, the tofu skin unravels a bit, so...
It's really good.
So even the vegan is like, I'm confused.
But to the degree that it's like,
Look at it!
Almost
It literally
too
looks like
chicken.
the inside of a
oh my
chicken, like the
God,
fillet
this is
and everything.
amazing. If you have someone who's like transitioning or like really misses chicken drumsticks.
You've never seen something that looks so real and so fake at the same time. That's a good way to describe it. You can tell it's not
is
chicken, but
the
it looks
bomb.
really close.
And these bones
compared
are
to like
actually
a lot of
so
other
perfect for
like
it.
bullshit, it
Okay,
looks
so
really
obviously
close.
I'm gonna think my recipe is the best ever, but you guys try.
You can
it
tell
and
it's
see what
fake,
you
though.
think.
Ladies first.
Mm-hmm. Now make a whole chicken.
This looks just like KFC.
I mean,
Here, I thought like I'm just gonna give you the.
if you could
crunch
make a
sounds.
chicken that came to life out of
That sounds so
tofu,
good.
I'd be really
Tell me
concerned.
what you think. I think it's bomb.
Yeah, they said it
my
tastes like a
God.
chicken, but I don't believe it. I don't think it tastes like a chicken. They're vegans, so they probably don't know what chicken tastes like anymore.
So good.
I am not a vegan, so I could make
Oh my
this
God,
and make a
even the
fair
inside bite
comparison.
is so real.
I could
It's like,
literally
oh,
make some fried chicken
I'm-
for
I'm a-
real
I'm a little.
and take a bite of one and then of the other, and I can compare. You've had vegan plant schnitzel before? Surprisingly very close. Interesting.
Like you
The
could do
only
this with
plant
any
schnitzel I've had was
like,
bad.
seasoning or sauce that you love, and you'd probably be able to replicate like any favorite drumstick.
I agree with
right?
Noe. Vegan stuff is interesting,
Yeah.
but like going full vegan is kind of hard. If nothing else, just like the toll it can take on your health if you're not cut out for it. And some people just are. If you're like naturally deficient in certain categories, even with vitamins, it can be kind of not the best option. As long as you can eat meat. What if you can and you want to? Like, it's fine. There's a lot of really good vegan food. I think the problem is, how do I word this delicately? Hello, Astoria. Certain vegans, and I don't mean a specific people, I mean like a certain type of vegan. You know the attitude. Certain vegans give vegans a very bad reputation and turn everyone off vegan food. They're just like, I'm gonna eat meat just to spite you, because some people are so rude about it. And it's not all though. I know a lot of people that are vegans and they're not assholes. It's the ones that are vocal about reminding you every 2 seconds that they're vegan, and then they get rude about it. They're annoying. Yeah, the whole here than now attitude, exactly. Like I said, my mom's vegan. She doesn't care if someone's eating meat. She's like, wow, that looks good. She just doesn't eat it herself. You know, you don't have to be like a total ass if you're vegan. Oh, got the sweep. Yeah, you know, you don't have to. I agree. I also eat everything. Yeah, that's exactly it. Actually, Noe, the type of people that show you slaughterhouse videos, that's actually disgusting. Like, that's uncalled for. That's literally traumatizing people for no reason. It's cruel. It's cruel, and no one should do that. I feel like everyone's aware about it. You don't need to have it rubbed in your face. Ever. Like, it's just, no. I'll take a fire minute. It does tend to be expensive though. But yes and no. It tends to be expensive if you're more the type that goes for fake meat. Like if you want, I'm gonna buy vegan hamburgers. They're gonna be unhealthy and expensive. if you supplement your diet in a better way and have like chickpeas or lentils or beans, it can actually be way cheaper. Hello, Gunner's class. There's a period where like I needed to really pinch pennies for a while. It was kind of rough, you know. And during that period, it's when I actually tried to go vegan. It helped a lot financially. It helped a ton. And then I had to stop. But eating like lentils or beans and curry instead and stuff like that, it's pretty healthy and it's a lot cheaper because you can buy them in bulk, dried, and then it's really cheap. It's just when you buy fake meat that it costs like $1 billion. Hello, machine. Yeah, that's true. Food deserts though. I feel like still lentils and stuff might not be so bad in food deserts, but a lot of other stuff like vegetables and stuff, like getting good nutrients, it's brutal, man. Hello, Lim Hongi, and Takumi and Kendall Kardik. Well, yeah. I like food. You had vegan beef jerky, that was good. It was cheaper than regular jerky. Okay, but vegan pork rinds. Vegan pork rinds. I love. They're my love. They're made of peas. I found them in the Philippines and I was like, bro, this is delicious. I didn't even know they were vegan. I was just like, yummy, pork rinds. They're vegan ones and I love them. They were amazing. That is true though, well, actually, it depends on the person though. I think the issue for me is that animal products absorb a lot better. But for my mom, they like don't absorb at all. If she eats anything like that, her body like starts to attack her. But for me, I gotta have that meat. I gotta have that good meat. Hello, number 9. But yeah. No, they were vegan. It literally said meatless. I read the ingredients. That's how I knew they were vegan. The package didn't say vegan. Let me see. I think I can find an image of them. Did you see the PETA thing where they took wool off a girl in public while she yells to emulate shaving? What the fuck? What the fuck? That's not even similar. Why? That organization, I have so many questions that I don't want answers to any of them. Oh. Things like Marty's crackling. Something like that. Yeah! Marty's crackling. This is the good shit. This is the good shit. Hello, Ruben Gonzalez. This is life. Marty's crackling. Guilt-free pork rinds. That's the good shit. They're very tasty. There's another version that's even better, and I actually have one of these in my drawer that I haven't eaten yet. That I gotta get around to eating. It probably expired. I'll still eat it. It's bacon! Guilt-free bacon! And they actually taste like bacon. I just bought it because I was like, haha, bacon flavored chips that look like bacon. Bro, they're actually so good though. I remember once I crushed them up and put them in a stir fry too. They're so good. They're so good. It does not taste like bacon. Lies. Lies! I eat so much bacon. It tastes like bacon to me, okay? Trust me, I'm the expert in bacon. I'm the honorary expert of bacon here. They're good. Fake bacon bits are alright in salad. I find them too dry. These are kind of like bacon bits if they were a little more moist and airy. You've seen it in groceries? Give it a try. Give it a try. It's really good. Have you ever tried veggie substitutes for chicken? I hate them. I hate them. I hate fake chicken. The only exception, I really like cauliflower wings. I really like cauliflower wings. Just got this deep fried cauliflower, which is delicious. It's a cauliflower tempura. Oh god, this broccoli is so burnt. Delicious. I'm preparing your daily breakfast meals an expert bacon grinded in a blender. Liquid fat. Yummy. I think my stomach would kill me. Chicken peaked with sweet and sour flavoring? No. No. Let me introduce you. To the king of chicken. Hello, Devere. Okay. This is the king of chicken. Taiwanese style salt and pepper basil chicken. This is the king of chicken. Anywhere I go that has this shit, I will eat. I will eat so much of it. I will make myself sick. It's the way. It's like marinated, so the flavor is actually inside the chicken, not in just like the sauce or the breading, but like the chicken itself is marinated, right? Most places anyway. And then there's breading that has like 5 spice and stuff in it, and then there's Thai basil. Is it controversial to hate sweet and savory? I feel like it's illegal to hate sweet and savory, but feel free to break the law, I guess. I've been spoiled with chicken like this, so that's why dino nuggies, just no. Dino nuggies are no good. I can give you a birthday song! Ryan, how's that? Come on. Is it okay? Is it okay if I use the username though? Because it's a bit shorter, but I can give you the birthday song if you want it. No slandering dino nuggies. Okay, listen. Dino nuggies are depressing and soggy and gross and cheap. It's pink meat paste put in a blender and then put in the shape of nuggies. Also, I didn't get a reply, but they did ask for shout out, so I'm gonna give one in case with the username. Hello! Okay, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ryan. Happy birthday to you. Yeah! Unsubbed, unfollow, Andrew. Listen, it's not my fault you have bad taste in chicken. We are doing this again, because nobody gets it. Nobody gets it. Oh, Big Fan Pop, nobody gets it. Listen, dino nuggies are depressing. They are depressing. They are sad. They are tasteless. The only taste in them is salt. I am not a fan. I'm not a fan. It's a way to grind up unusable parts of the chicken that are nasty and resell them as food. It's a crime. It's a crime against taste buds. Oh, Ventus Argyle. They are cruel. They are cruel. Hello, 25 Fuel. I like salt, actually. My cauliflower is quite salty. I'm not a fiend for salt. I just have better taste. Salt ain't enough, bro. If you have to hide how bad your food is by dumping salt on it, you didn't flavor it properly. I mean, to be fair, it is an efficient use of extra food. It is good for resources, but here's the thing. My taste buds deserve better. My wallet. If my wallet is involved, my wallet deserves better. You guys can eat the dino nuggies made from the leftover shit from my salt and pepper nuggies. Thank you. That way. That way. stop eating my food crimes. Listen, my taste buds are just on a whole other level. You wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand. None of you would understand. I'm eating my last piece of cauliflower. Almost gone. Oh, good night, ladies and gentlemen. I keep saying words wrong. I'm so out of it. Dino nuggies are bird meat shaped into their ancestor cousins. That's hilarious. It is true though that mechanically separated meat is getting maximum mileage. It grosses me out too much though. I have really expensive tastes. The Final Fantasy cookbook has taught me to really like pork belly. So now I quite like pork belly. I don't usually even eat pork belly. Pork chop? No. Miss me with that shit. Pork belly? Oh yeah, the good fatty parts. I used to hate it, but when you cook it right, Let me show you guys a picture of how I like to cook my pork belly. That's one of the recipes that was in the Final Fantasy XIV cookbook. But I'm just getting it off of random Google images. Same food though. Oh, that's still the nuggies. Pork kakuni. Pork chop? No, bro, this is where it's at. This is where it's at. If you've never had it, you won't understand. This shit melts in your mouth. Like literally, you take a bite of it and it melts in your mouth. Oh. I didn't even know it was possible for me to do that. It changed my perspective on pork. Hello, mice. But yeah, I've never tried Wagyu beef burgers or guacamole actually. The closest thing? Oh, Darth and Dog. Okay, listen. This is gonna probably be another food crime to many of you. The closest I've had to trying guacamole. So I used to really crave pudding, right? But I don't want to eat like a lot of unhealthy stuff because I have reasons where it's actually not good for me to do that. And I was craving pudding, but I couldn't just go buy some pudding. I can on rare occasions, but not enough to binge like every day. So what I did, okay, I took an avocado. I melted. Hello, Mike. Okay, so I took an avocado. I melted some unsweetened baking chocolate, and then I put in some stevia and some vanilla, and I blended it. Hello, Pixelman. It is like chocolate pudding, except it was made of avocado. I wonder if I can find any pictures of similar. You think you're done? Are you running away? You're a coward! Coward! You just you can't handle my recipes. Exactly, it's the magic of guac. You can kind of do like whatever you want. I found a picture of someone else who did like the same type of thing. It looks like the same that mine did. See? Huh. Oh, that's really good. Hardy ran. There's no meeting. It's a lie. He's a coward too. Listen. You get to consume avocado, get nice and healthy, but it tastes like chocolate pudding. Who's the one losing here? Everyone's winning. Everyone's winning. Everyone's winning. It's so healthy. A good movie too. I should make that on stream too. Prove you guys all wrong. And then copy my recipe and learn that I was right. I've ever mixed chili bean and mac and cheese. I do not like mac and cheese. I think the weirdest thing I ever made was like beans. Dad, Dragon Garden, Tyler Robson, Dad. I was debating playing the Fate Samurai game today, actually, but because of the price tag and how many other games I have, I don't really know if I'm gonna look into it or not. It looks cool, but it's really expensive. So, I made cheesecake out of beans. No cheese, just beans. Can I find a picture of someone who did similar? I didn't use a recipe, I made it up. But I can probably find someone who did similar. Alex, thank you for the silver! Hello, Christian! Please eat some actual food for once. I'm actively giving you money to buy some real food. Please, dear God. I'll buy more broccoli and cauliflower wedges. Thank you! Okay. Okay. Let me see. I'm having trouble finding an image. I know I've done it, but I made it up. So it's hard to find an image of something that looked similar. And that was... It looked like this! This isn't the one I made, but it looked like this. Sammy, thank you for the super! What can you buy with this? I will buy some more broccoli and cauliflower again! Bean and cheese is a classic. Cheese is illegal. Cheese is illegal. No. Okay, so this is kind of... ish what it looks like. A cheesecake made of beans instead of cheese. I don't know if this one has cheese or not, but that's what mine looked like. I used black beans and chocolate and, I don't know, coconut milk or something. And I blended it all up and then I put it in the freezer. And I had it for breakfast for a week. I was like, it's made of beans. This counts as breakfast, right? Listen, the benefit of having dessert made of beans, you can have it for breakfast. It's totally healthy. Exactly, I don't care what it's made of. If it looks and tastes like a cake, I'm gonna eat it. No, he gets it. No, he gets it. I should probably move the redeems onto my face. I'll just leave them there in case I go down in that area. But yeah, you can make really good foods. Well, bean pie dessert is actually pretty normal, right? It's like in Japan, how they use red bean desserts. It's the same concept. Beans and desserts work really good. And if you think I'm lying, do you eat chocolate? Do you eat chocolate? You eat chocolate, you can't say anything. I keep forgetting to drink because I'm getting too into it. I really like talking about food. I really like talking about food. Food is just so good. Now I really want to do my food crimes cooking stream series. I just need to get a better area set up to do cooking streams. Otherwise I kind of can't. Oh, it'll be so fun. And then I can prove you guys wrong and you can copy my recipes just to spite me and then you'll realize, oh shit, it's actually good. Wah! I was such a baby crying about my veggies. I did kind of want to talk about one thing that's like, I said I was gonna scream about this, but I never got around to it. I was talking about Sam James Jackson. So I've seen a number of VTubers give takes on this, and I really didn't like their takes. So I wanted to talk a little bit about why it's not that simple. I've seen one take, I don't remember a lot of the others, but one that immediately comes to mind, because I know she posted about it a number of times. And I'm not here to slander her or anything, like, I want to give my own perspective on it. But I remember, Kirsha was posting about the video game strike, and posting about it being like, oh no, haha, strike, perfect, now I know that. Now I know what games to play and sabotage the strike and all that stuff, just so that like because the way she was wording it, right, is that it's a good opportunity for to get rid of the trash in Hollywood, in other words. Like, gets rid of all the actors and writers that are bad. But it's not that simple, actually. And that's all I wanted to talk about. I'm not justifying it. If you hate Hollywood stuff, that's fine. You don't have to like it. It can be bad. It can be bad. It can be bad. And maybe the bad people should be phased out. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. And here's how I view it. It's not going to be solved just because the strike doesn't end. It's only sponsored streams. I think it's any, but I looked at the list anyway, and it's not really stuff I planned on playing anyway, so it's fine. But essentially, a lot of people, mainly saying after are calling for solidarity and asking streamers like not to play certain games to support the strike. Oh, Blue Monkey. There's a new strike. This one isn't start yet. It might start is the reason that it's becoming a conversation. They voted in favor of the strike, but I don't think the strike actually started. Essentially, it's mostly voice acting studios and writing, I believe, for video games and stuff. But I don't know too much about it. But what I do understand about that perspective, one, I'm gonna agree. There's a lot of really bad writing and bad voice acting. And there's a number of reasons for that. But it exists, and it's really bad. And I do think that having fresh talent and stuff in the pool could potentially help with that, but it's not that simple. Because the thing is, it's still going to be the same people that have jobs. People are just going to be fired to save money if the strike goes on too long. It's not going to be new people so much as you might have some scabs come in. But the thing is, it's at the end of the day, the jobs are still going to be union mostly. And if the jobs are still going to be union, you're still going to have the same writers. Because it's hard to get into a union, right? If it's hard to get into it for voice actors and writers, like, you're still gonna have the same people. It's just they're not gonna be paid a fair living wage. And I don't really care if you like a person's work or not. Like, even if you suck at your job, you kind of deserve to put food on the table and shit. You know, you kind of, yeah, I think that's the issue. The people at the top are still going to be the same. Here's the thing, voice actors, and for the most part writers, they don't have a say. They don't have a say. They don't control shit in your video games. If you have a game with bad voice acting, it's not likely the actor's fault. If it's one character that's bad, okay, maybe. What if it's every character in the game really sucks? It's probably a bad direction, or the producer has asked for something that doesn't work, or they didn't have a big enough budget, so they were cutting corners. The thing is, it's not usually the actors. If you're good enough to get cast, there's usually a reason you were cast, and you probably have some skill. But projects can suffer from bad acting. Sometimes it is bad actors. That's the thing, that does exist. But, the thing is, it's not gonna do anything because the writers answer to the producers, right? So basically they don't get to choose the plot. Like, you might have a scenario writer who chooses a lot of the plot, but at the end of the day, the writers are writing what the producer wants. Like, the producer approves it or says yes or no. So the producer is going to control the direction, is going to control the final product. And by hurting the lower people, with the strike, the actors and the writers, if you're blaming them and asking them to get out of the picture, the producers that make everything you hate are still there. So you're just gonna have people paid less for doing the same shitty work. I don't know about you, but if there's gonna be the same shitty work, I'd rather people at least get paid fairly and make a living. It's just, it's not gonna be fixed just because you fire them or, like, disrupt their lifestyle. It doesn't work that way. Because the producers are still in power. And I feel like that's a general thing with, like, video games and movies and Hollywood in general. I feel like it's very notable with a lot of Hollywood stuff and video games. Here's the thing. At least this is my perspective. I don't know if this is entirely accurate or not, but this is the way I see it. Exactly. The first ones to go will be the ones doing their job properly. Which is stupid! But the thing is, I feel like this is more the problem than anything when it comes to having a lot of shitty content these days. One Piece live action has proved you can make good shit. There's still video games coming out, like Baldur's Gate has proved you can make good shit. a lot of stuff is bad shit simply because if you want to make sales, you really need to go viral on the internet. Whether it's a viral promotion or your game is the flavor of the week on Twitch, you need to go viral on the internet. It's like how you survive in this like international climate for the economy. You have to go viral online. And at least with a cult audience, you at least want to be discovered and like adopted by a cult audience that will love it. And if you're not one of the two, you're screwed. And the thing is, what gets attention? Shock value. Shock value. That's why you get a lot of stuff trying to out-shock each other. That's why you have Baldur's Gate promoted by having a commercial about fucking a bear instead of most of the actual gameplay. Because what gets attention online? Fucking a bear. You know, it's entirely possible they put that in just because they knew it would go viral. I'm not even lying. They could have had other reasons, but like that's a very possible reason to do it. And like the other thing is, you see that on Netflix a lot with stuff like Riverdale, right? It's always trying to outshock each other. You see shows that just seem to get more and more intense. Lots of things happening, lots of intense stuff happening, lots of intense stuff that makes no sense and doesn't connect happening really fast. Because things, they don't value content, they don't value making meaningful things, they value getting an immediate reaction and getting people to make that immediate reaction online to give them attention. So I think more than anything, what we're having, a lot of it, with both game development and Hollywood movies and stuff, is that it's basically the accumulation of so many things competing with each other that you have to be the one that shocks the most. So instead of skills or anything, shock ends up being what's mostly valued. With rare exceptions, of course, like One Piece. Hello, Magaku. Producers also want every game to be huge and expect pumping money into it will make it happen, when really a lot of games should be scaled back so that they can just do alright and build a fan base. I actually feel slightly different about that. I actually feel the expectation, and this isn't a bad thing, people deserve good games. I actually feel like the expectation is often on the consumer. Oh, Dr. Diablo! The problem is, expectations for games have gotten so high that studios are struggling to keep up and meet them. And I think to a degree, not that I'm justifying releasing a broken game, but I think to an extent, that's what we had happen with Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. They were kind of pressured by the rest of the industry to stay relevant. They had to make an open world game. But what does that mean? Creating a successful open world game, the game development industry has really, really expanded in the cost to make a game. Like, if you invest the money into making like a pixel platformer, sure, it's still gonna take a long time, a lot of art, a lot of promotion and stuff, but you're not gonna pay the same amount of money to make a pixel platformer as you are to make the next Xenoblade. If you're making an open world game, you don't just need, you can't just plug it into an AI and be like, please generate world. I mean, you can for an extent for some of the like world, and I'm sure that'll be a thing, but you can't expect it to make every NPC, voice every NPC, write every NPC, and then even if they did, it'd be a big controversy. It's like, you have to have enough staff and enough people that have to be fairly paid to make every single aspect of the game. And as game scales get bigger and bigger, it becomes harder to impress an audience because they're gonna compare it to games that came before it, right? So I don't think it's on the consumers entirely, because the thing is, as games get better, it's only natural that people will expect better games. But the problem is, once expectations kind of, how do I word this? I feel like expectations are almost starting to outweigh the terms of like cost value. Like, we expect stuff from it, but we don't want to pay more for it. But it kind of has to be priced higher to make it worth what goes into it. But at the same time, we don't want to pay more for it, and we shouldn't have to pay more for it. So I feel like, I don't know. I feel like scaling down should be more normal. it doesn't justify some games are now starting to become $70, but that's the thing. They have to, and it's because the industry has become this way. But no one can afford $70 to buy games. And then they're like, wait, why are people not buying my game? People can't buy it. You've raised your price so high, we can't afford it, bro. So it does have to be priced higher though. Because the more time and more effort you put into a game, the more money you're spending on labor building your game. Especially if it's a AAA game, like you're gonna have a big staff working on that. Like they need to put food on the table, but like that doesn't mean you can afford to pay it either. So it's this rough, delicate balance of like, how do we find the middle mark? And it's hard. It's hard because it's hard to find that balance because it's almost impossible. But the thing is, even with that price, they're still releasing in a broken state. I'd personally rather see games scale down and be less open world, more maybe smaller games at a better price that are more polished and less broken. Open world are great, but not every game has to be open world. I'd rather see realistic scale games that are polished and come out properly, if that makes sense. Crazy that indie devs can offer massive, amazing experiences for $5 to $40. That is true, though. Some indie games are really, really solid. Like Tunic. Tunic is an example of one that did amazing. And I think most of the game was done by like one guy until he got funding too. I actually have no idea how the fuck he paid for himself. He must have had some grants or was like banking on it selling. I don't know. But Tunic is an example of, I think, Tunic isn't as big as an open world game, but it was a very satisfying, decent sized game. I feel like that's an example of what I'd like to see more of. Games that are well polished and well made like Tunic, instead of like, I don't know, the next Genshin ripoff that really doesn't have to. I feel like AAA games are just trying so hard to impress people with graphics and trailers and cinematic stuff that they kind of forget the core of it. A game should be fun and ideally affordable so people can actually play it. It's just kind of lost in the glamour, maybe is a good way to put it. I think that's a good way to put it. AAA games are often getting lost in the glamour, and then the cost for that glamour is being pushed onto the consumer. But the consumers also kind of expect that glamour, so it's kind of a self-feeding loop. I don't know the solution to get out of it. I honestly don't. I feel like the solution is going to be maybe one day AAA games will slowly die. You already see this happening somewhat. AAA games just, people gravitate towards indie. It's more affordable and it's still really fun. I love indie games. Also, John Smith and Kai. But yeah, there's a lot of salaries to pay on a AAA game, and a lot of high-paying salaries sometimes too. Except game devs are often very, very often underpaid as well. So what's a whole other can of worms? Noodles. Hard to pronounce. But yeah, it's a weird situation. The state of game dev right now is very strange. And I get it. People that work in the industry need more money. I feel like the biggest thing is that it's kind of impossible with the current scope to give people more money. It's like impossible, but at the same time, it's kind of necessary. So I don't know the solution. It's garbage. Economy sucks. Oh, world. AAA studios are so big now with so many devs and games with scope so big that they think they have to charge 70. But that's the thing. That's the thing. A lot of people that work on AAA games are not paid as well as you would think. A lot of the people aren't. So, and sure, they make a lot of money, but they also cost a lot. Like, studios often will have like one big franchise that they'll rehash over and over and over. I think the best example for this is Mario and Pokemon. Where like, Nintendo, sure, they make other games, but you don't see them make a lot of original IPs anymore. Instead, you see like a new Mario, a new Yoshi. You don't see as much innovation. Because one, if you make another Mario, to an extent you can reuse assets, you can reuse designs, and you can still publish it as a AAA game. Pokemon games are just rushed in every aspect. Yeah, banking on the safe. Because games are so expensive to make that you kind of have to have guaranteed mass sales or you're not going to make money on your game. So it's rough. So they choose to mostly play it safe. You'll see some experimenting with some smaller titles, but usually it's by studios who either, I guess, are indie or small enough that they can take that challenge to try to establish themselves, or it's because they have some other flagship title that they're using as their cash cow so that they can actually afford to make other shit. If that makes sense. Nintendo tries to make fun games. Emphasis on the tries, though. Also, I actually have had some Nintendo games I very much didn't like. Triforce Heroes, I love Triforce Heroes. That's so fun. What I don't like, I don't remember which one it was. The Mario Party, where you're all in a car together, and you're all on the same team. Like, you either all win or all lose together, I think, or something like that. No. Mario Party 8? Mario Party 8, I fucking hated that. I played it like once and I was like, this is bullshit. You can't just... They took the party out of Mario Party. You can't do that. You can't. It's not Mario Party anymore. Oh. I was happy to see the remakes come out on the digital console thing. Just because I was so mad at 8. Let's see. How many Mario Parties are there now? Was 8 the most recent? 25. 25. There's arcade? There's arcade Mario Parties? What the fuck? Okay, let's see. We got Mario Party, Mario Party 2, Mario Party 3, Mario Party 4, Mario Party 5, Mario Party 6, Mario Party 7, Mario Party 8, Mario Party 9, Mario Party 10, Super Mario Party, Mario Party Superstars, Hello Virus, and then you had handheld ones. Mario Party E. What's that even for? A card game. Mario Party E is a card game released in 2003 that makes optional use of the Nintendo e-reader. Many of these cards contain dot codes that, when scanned into the e-reader, allow players to play mini-games similar to those found in the regular Mario Party series. What the fuck is this? This is so weird. And then you have Mario Party Advance, Mario Party DS, Mario Party Island Tour, Mario Party Star Rush, Mario Party The Top 100. And then I guess in Japan, yeah, there was 7 Japan-only arcade games of Mario Party. Super Mario Fushigi no Kokoro Party, Super Mario Fushigi no Kokoro Party 2, Mario Party Fushigi no Kokoro Catcher, Mario Party Kuru Kuru Carnival, Mario Party Fushigi no Kokoro Catcher 2, and Mario Party Challenge World. I want to see if I can find an image of one of these. Wait, this is so cool. Holy shit. Holy shit. I wonder if I can find a YouTube video. Oh, the Observer. I actually... Oh, no, there's more than the number ones, yeah. Wait, this is actually one of the coolest things I've ever seen. It's like an arcade machine that has multiplayer. Like, the screen is in a little circle. You can have 3 people playing and you each have your own little screen POV, and then you have your own section for buttons. That's actually so cool. I wonder if I can find a video of it showing what it looks like playing it. I want to play this. I think I found a video of a prototype. Oh, let's look at the prototype. I want to see this. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that's annoying. Nah. So Capcom made it, I guess, yeah. Oh my gosh, this looks so cool. It almost feels like a casino. I mean, it is made by Capcom, to be fair. Wait, that's Konami I was thinking of with Pachinko. This is so weird. Oh, look at really. I wonder if there's any other games and stuff in it. Or is it just spinning balls? No! I think it's like if the balls fall in different spots and stuff, it means different things. Oh, go. This is so cool. I would definitely play this. 1,000,000%. Yeah, it's almost like roulette meets Mario Party. I saw images that look different though, so I wonder what some of the other ones look like. But this one, it looks like it might be actual balls. Like not graphics, but like actual balls. This is so weird. This is so weird. I wonder if I can find one of the other ones. I found Mario Party Coin Pusher. This one looks insane.
Wait, oh, we get the wheel. We get the wheel.
What is this? I can't even tell what's happening.
The moment we've been waiting for. What will it do? Okay, it's now fixed. Spin the wheel. Okay, what's going on? Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Okay. Here,
This one looks a little more like gambling.
okay, we'll take that. We'll take that. Two.
Hello, Blue Destroyer.
Two. I'll take that. Random.
I like how they actually have like a Mario Party game on the screen.
159.
Ah, that looks
Oh my.
fun. I would try it. I would try it. I feel like there's a lot of arcades in a lot of places now. A lot of big cities have been getting arcades back again. So they've been slowly popping up. It's still more of a niche thing, I would say, though, but it's becoming more of a, at least easy to find niche thing, I guess. I think the last time, oh man, this is embarrassing. So the last time I went to an arcade, I went to play the Taiko game, right? And the people in front of me, they just got to it, and I guess they never played before because they put it on beginner, and they were missing every single note. And I just sat there like... I was just waiting for my turn and being like... And in my head, of course, just like, how do you miss on beginner? And then, after one song, so when you pay, you get 3 songs, right? After their first song, they were like, wow, that was so fun! And they like high-fived and they walked away. And I was just there like... But, you have 2... No, I think it was after the second one. I was like, you have 1 song left! And then I stood there trying to wave them down, but it didn't work. So then I was stuck playing the Doraemon song on beginner because it started auto-playing Doraemon on beginner. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll play fucking Doraemon on beginner just so that I can reset and play my Idolmaster songs. So then I completed it and I was like, wow, this is boring. And then I put in, I don't even put them in. I go to put in my coin and I'm tapped on the back. There's a lineup behind me to play, right? I'm tapped on the back by the staff, and they're like, 1 turn only. You have to let the next person go. And I was like, but this wasn't my turn. Someone abandoned it, and I had to get through the song. off, sorry. And I had waited 30 minutes so I could play some Idolmaster songs. And then I just played through that one just so that I could get faster to my song. And I tried to protest and they made me leave. They literally said, please. I was like crying. I wasn't being aggressive. I wasn't actually crying, but I was like about to cry. I was like, please, I've been waiting half an hour. I don't even live in this city. Like, I'm just visiting. I just want to play Taiko. I don't have it in my warehouse. And they were like, no. And they threatened to call security, so I left. I was sad. It was truly a tragic day. I just wanted to play Taiko. They thought I was refusing to leave and like hogging the machine, but in reality it was my turn. It was my turn, but I guess the people waiting were making a stink about it, so like I couldn't really do anything. Okay, so I had to just give it up. And I don't understand people abandoning Taiko. Like, why would you walk away? You paid money for that. It's not even a cheap game. It's an expensive game. I'm glad round 1 is doing well also. I don't know, is the word indie arcades or local arcade? I don't know. I usually go to like, local arcades. I don't think I've ever been to a round 1. I mostly go to smaller arcades. Would happen to have 1 or 2 games that I really like. Or if I'm traveling and hear of a big one, I'll go. But I don't think I've ever been to a round 1. Somehow. I need to fix this. I need to go to round 1. You'd rather just loop back again rather than dealing with people like that? That was the problem. There was like 5 people in line. And it was actually when I was gonna meet Aka to go get nudes. So, I was already making her wait by waiting in line to play Taiko. I couldn't wait again. I would have been an ass. I couldn't do it. I think I ended up walking out before she got there anyway, so it wasn't a big deal. I didn't want to go back in line. She'd understand Taiko is important. True, I could have got her to play with me. This is true. I should have texted her and just been like, sorry babe, gotta finish my song. I should have been like, the fuck? I feel like actually if I would have told her, she probably would have been fine, but I didn't want to be rude. So I just left. She probably would have understood. Actually, she probably would have joined and played on the other player. Damn it, I should have. Damn it. That's true. She also could have beat up security for me. That would have worked. Do you play Vocaloid? Yeah. I feel like the go-to Vocaloid song on the Taiko machines, 2 of them that I really enjoy. Simple and Zakura, obviously, and Rosen Dance Hall is pretty fun. So good night, Alejandro. Yeah. I like rhythm games. I'm not great at rhythm games, so I hesitate to say I'm good at them. Like, you know how people like Gura can get like a bajillion excellence in a row as a combo? I can't do that. I can maybe survive on harder levels, but that's about it. I really enjoy them, but in terms of how good I am, no. So at arcades, I always am surrounded by people that have like god tier skills, like playing DDR, holding on the bar, their feet moving so fast they're a blur and I can't keep up with my eyeballs. And I just feel so out of place. I'm like, man, I suck. But it's fun. I enjoy going. I like to go before the arcades close, so there's not many people there anymore, and I can just play a round or 2 by myself. Hello, Clouds and Joey. Well, I like rhythm games a lot. 1,000 of hours of practice is how she does that. I don't think even with the practice, I've practiced a lot with Stepmania and stuff. I don't think I can ever get that good. How do I word this? I don't know if there's a word for it or not. I like to call it rhythm game hypnosis. I get that really easily. Once the notes start coming too fast and too many, I start spacing out. And like no matter how skilled I am, I like immediately space out and I don't know what I'm doing all of a sudden. And then I just panic and I lose my spot and I can't get back into it. Getting in the zone? No, it's the opposite of getting in the zone. It's more like I suddenly stop moving and I freeze and I'm like, what's happening? It's getting out of the zone. Also, hi Frey, thank you for the super. I don't take freebies, I'm paying to be entertained. I appreciate the payment. But yeah, it's why I'm never gonna be great. I really like Beat Saber, but it's one of the ones where I find it happens the most. And then the way that I because in Beat Saber, you just have to hit the box, kind of like going the right direction, right? But it doesn't. Sometimes they'll have directions, and sometimes they'll have colors, but like, I just panic. And I flail. I hardcore flail my arms, and hope that somehow I will hit enough random things while I'm flailing to not perish my level. And that is how I one time defeated Jorno's theme. By flailing. And somehow, hitting enough that I survived. Did you hit anything on the ground? Yes. You have to duck sometimes in Beat Saber. One time I ducked and I smashed my controller right into the floor really hard. Because I ducked on a down arrow and I kind of forgot where the floor was. I've also smashed a desk. I dented my controller actually because I smashed it so hard on the desk. Fist of the North Star boxing coming soon. Isn't it out? I played it. Isn't it out? I'm pretty sure I've played it. I'm pretty sure I have it. The Miku one I'm excited about though. Do you guys mind if I disappear for a minute? Wait, hold on. Let me set it up before I disappear. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Don't mind me hacking along out. Okay. One sec. Bam. But you missed me already, but I'm still here. Man, you must be very sad if you miss me when I'm still here. That's honestly true though. The VR chat Beat Saber is really nice because you can play against friends. I really like it because of that. Hold on. You used to be godlike at getting perfects on Demo? Nice. Demo's one I never got into. But I feel like I would really enjoy it because I like a lot of Melee's music and they have a lot in it. Hello, Ben's Prison! I do want to get more into, well, more like starting it all Demo at some point. I see some of the more in-depth rhythm game arcades. Yeah, look at the dials and stuff. It looks so confusing. Hello, Lieutenant, how does it feel knowing your eyes are bigger than your mouth? I feel like my eyes are extra beautiful. I don't know, maybe you're just jealous that your eyes aren't bigger than your mouth. Hold on, I'm trying to get something. I want to show you guys, what I would like to do. Bam. Oh, it's not working. Oh, it is working. Hold on. I gotta set up some stuff. This is slow. Okay. Remove. Okay. Set up. I'm doing something. I'm doing something. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. You're gonna see two of me at once for a minute. Just don't worry about it. Should be working. Why is it not working? Work, you piece of shit! Come on! This should be working. Let's try from scratch again. Oh, I had it disabled. That's why it wasn't working. Okay. Maybe I should enable it. Okay. Okay. Are you gonna work now? Are you gonna work now? I'm a flailing, but it's not working. Even though it should be now. Why? Why? Why are you doing this to me? Yes. Wired. Wait, do I not have it working on the... Okay. Okay. Is that the button? I don't think that's the button. Is this one the button? Come on! Come on! Maybe it's not gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work. I don't know why I had it working. Let's see. Give me one more sec. Yes, wire. Calibrate. Okay, well the moving apparently is not happening right now. But you know what I mean. As soon as I show you anyway, you'll know what I mean. Or you would, but it decided it's not working at all. There we go! The tracking said no. The tracking said no today for some reason, but imagine Miku fitness boxing with this. Miku fitness boxing with this. I think that would be fun. I think that would be fun. I was trying to set up full body tracking, but it's not cooperating right now. It said no. But I think that'll be fun. I get to punch stuff. Punching stuff is always fun. Well, I don't know why the tracking right now is just not responding, but it could be because I set it up wrong somehow. I don't know. I've never tried setting it up while live before. But usually I can do full body pretty easily. What are you using for full body? Webcam. A mix of webcam and iPad. Because you know my slime VR is not fucking here yet. Pain. Hello, Plasma Banana. I'm hesitant. I'm hesitant to invest in Mokapi. Because you know, Mokapi, why does my frame rate go to shit? What happened to my frame rate? Well, it's working now. Mokapi? I want to like Mokapi. I really do. I've seen that there are apparently mods you can get for the software that make it track like Slime VR. But being held up by there's more issues. Okay, I might seriously have to look into Mokapi. Like I need something actually. The thing is, I'm gonna show you guys a video, and if Mokapi, this is just me being selfish, but hey yo, if Mokapi wants to send me a tracker to try out and make a video proving that I was wrong, I will gladly do it. But the thing is, I have seen too many people. There was a boom very recently where people promoted Mokopi and saying it's so much better now. Sure, certain things are fixed after the update, especially outfit. This is a video by Asus, I think. I don't really know what the name is, but it kind of shows my issues that I have with Mokopi and why I'm hesitant. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about the tracking in this? Who am I, sir? Because if I get Mokopi, I know she follows me on VT on Twitter. Here's the thing, I would love to like Mokopi. If it can prove that it's good, I would love to try it. But from what I've seen, I'm nervous to trust it. It's a lot of money. Mokopi is expensive. It's framed as a cheap one, but it's expensive. And if I know for sure that it'll be good and reliable, I would love to buy Mokopi, like right now. I would love to buy Mokopi right now. What is the price? Let me look it up. Oh, sorry, my camera fell down. Mokopi, but it's an Mokopi, kind of. Mokopi price. It says $449. I think that's US. I think there's different options that are cheaper now, though. But I think that's the standard. But here's my issue with it. Watch the tracking in this. I want to see if you guys pick out the same issue. Because maybe I'm overthinking it, and maybe it would be really good to get.
You might have seen a lot of big YouTubers hyping up Mokopi.
But this is my fear. It looks like they suddenly sponsored a lot of big YouTubers to promote it. But the quality to me just
lie. And today I'm going to tell you why you're going to regret buying these.
And I'm hoping that maybe with the new update it can prove me wrong, but I'm worried.
Let's start by seeing
this
what
is why I haven't bought it.
This
is the only reason I haven't bought it.
Change,
the tracking
Mokopi
issues
is without a doubt some of the best full body tracking I've ever seen that isn't base station tracking.
They say some of the best they've ever seen, but look at the leg.
Some of the best full body tracking
floating off the ground. His leg is not floating off the ground. I'm sorry, but bruh. Hololive has done some Mokopi streams as well, and even in Hololive's usage, it looks scuffed. I think for the portability, it would be really fun, because then I can do, like, streams on my phone when I'm traveling or something, or make shorts on my phone. Also, someone to keep subscribing. I can make some shorts running around in places that I visit for afterwards.
Some of the best full body tracking I've ever seen that isn't base station tracking.
Offers impressive accuracy for IMU trackers, making it a fantastic option.
But the legs are going crazy.
Now, this is where it gets interesting. Look at the actual recordings of the tracking. Not that good, is it now?
No.
This is what actually good tracking is meant to look like.
It looks more like gravity is applied, you know?
These are plain old standard
That's true.
slime VR
It's the only one they've ever
They
seen.
cost around $200. This is good IMU tracking. This is not good IMU tracking. This is horrible IMU tracking.
And I've seen a lot of friends even getting it, and like,
that if you compare
I'm
Mokopi to a Kinect, which is
I
a
know
device from 2009.
Here's the thing. If I get Mokopi, I could have it right away. I could have proper full body tracking, not my webcam, right away. But the problem is, I don't want to spend like almost $500 on tracking that's going to be like blurst. But if I know it's good, I'd love to buy it. I have seen a GitHub that makes it so that you can apply the Slime VR program to Mokopi and make it work as Slime VR. But I don't know anyone who's done that personally. I've only heard about it. And if I knew that worked, maybe I'd go for it, but like, I don't know.
The Kinect looks smoother. A Kinect costs
the Kinect
$10.
surprisingly worked well.
Costs
I've been trying to find a Kinect, actually.
The fact that Sony's $450 trackers are being outperformed by a $10 camera that came out before the team creating the trackers were even fucking born is an embarrassment.
As I said, though, I really would love to get my hands on one and try it, but for the price, I just don't know if I can justify it. But if you guys think the tracking looks good, maybe it'll be worth it. Because getting tracking in general is for you guys. It's not for me, it's for you guys.
Why are all these YouTubers promoting these trackers if they're obviously a lot worse than the competition? The
See
thing
what I
is,
mean?
most
Well, the
companies just see YouTube as an extension of their marketing policy. Because as it turns out, sponsors can reach out to YouTubers and ask them not to disclose that it's a sponsorship. And as a result, you end up with content like this, which doesn't really make sense. As of editing this video, it's come to my attention that a third
There's
video
better
has been
out there in
published,
lighthouse tracking,
which does
but lighthouse
showcase
tracking I don't have the space
smoother looking
for.
tracking than the two others.
And
However, this video
I
makes
don't
the same mistake
have
as
space
lots of
for,
other videos, and that is by using footage from within the mocap app instead
looks
of within
good in
VR,
the app, but not
which
in
is
VR.
misleading because VR is taking the raw tracking data and transmitting it in real time. Meanwhile, the mocap app simply records and then processes the data, which gives a completely different result. So at the end of the day, what this really looks like
And I
is
made it
Sony
for
trying to
VTubing,
save their
which is
face
live.
online after getting a lot of bad reputation because their tracking was kind of dog shit. What they're doing now is pushing sponsorships where loads of YouTubers within more or less a week are all praising Mokapi out of nowhere and retracting
And I saw
their
that.
previous statements.
There was a week where
all
tons of
because a
mutuals
little
all of a sudden
update
were talking
that
about how
doesn't
great
really
Mokapi was, and I was like,
change
oh, is it
things
better?
all too much.
But then I saw
In
this.
conclusion, don't waste your money on this. $450 is not cheap for full body. You should be getting a
It
good
is
product, and that is
Lighthouse
just not
tracking
the
can
case
be over
as of
1,000
now.
if you don't have base stations and stuff. But the thing is, there's no better solution. That's my problem. Like, a motion capture suit is gonna cost you like multiple $1,000s, or Slime VR every time. I was supposed to have my Slime VR, guys, a year ago. I was supposed to have it a year ago. So sure, they told me now, like, yeah, you'll get it end of November. I don't trust that. I don't trust it. Because I have not received it, and I don't know if or when I'm going to. So I'm just trying to find another solution. I'm tempted to try Mokapi, but I don't know. I'm worried about how expensive it is, if it's worth it, you know? There is one video you guys might have seen before, because it's kind of one that went around online for a while. Just comparing the difference that good full body tracking can make versus bad. This one on the left is free webcam tracking, and the Miku is using the bodysuit. They're capturing the same movements by the same person. Look how smooth Miku is. Like the little things, like the hip twist and stuff from the suit, that is so good. I'm not going to be able to get that quality. I mean, I have a chibi, it doesn't matter anyway, but I'm not going to be able to get that good. But I would like to get half blue. Look at this one freaking out. I would like to get somewhere in between, you know? I would like to at least get something that meets in the middle. Right now, this is what mine is like. Right now, that's all I have. So, I don't know. It would be cool to do more stuff with my chibi and stuff if I can get something a little better, closer to that. Not even all the way. I'll show you footage of the one that I bought. Yeah, the Miku's so smooth. This is the exact set that I bought. This is, ignore the furry avatar of it. This is my Z-Rock 35. This is the exact motion capture set that I bought. Oh, the voice is cute. It's the 7+3 full body set. So this is what I bought. Hello, Abby. So this is the tracking that in theory I'll get if it ever fucking arrives.
Things that I've done with Slime VR during my time with them. Slime VR is a full body tracking solution using IMUs or inertial measurement units. Basically, they track rotation using a human skeleton model. They are prone to drift, which is gradual accumulation of error, but that's easily fixed with resets, which can be keybound for instant correction. They have a long battery life, approximately 12 hours per charge. They are also
good, 'cause I'll forget to charge
using
them.
2.4 gigahertz channel directly from the wireless router.
Oh, that's bad.
And don't have any.
I'll need to improve my Wi-Fi.
First, the initial impressions. I did a video recently showing unboxing. It was very fun, and I enjoyed finally getting my hands on them. They're super small. The straps are
I'm gonna skip
well-sized,
ahead to the
and they're
tracking
very
so you
easy
guys
to
can
put
see it.
together in preparation.
So in theory, this is what my tracking will look like when I get it. See, it's pretty good. It's not as good as the Miku, but it's way better than the other one. And it's definitely more in the middle. Like, it's probably as good as you can get without, like, base stations or a full bodysuit. When or if. If. I don't know if I'm gonna get it. I was supposed to get it a year ago. I'm half tempted to message them and just be like, can I pay extra to get it sooner? Like, I actually need this for work, bro. I don't know. But it's pretty good. But yeah, it does jitter occasionally, but it's not nearly as bad. That's why I haven't bought any of their solutions yet, because this one looks really good. And I still have some hope that maybe it'll arrive, you know? Like, look at that walk! Imagine if I can do that! Imagine I can do that! But like, a suit like Code Miko has is easily like $4,000 to $10,000. And I can't possibly justify that. And I also have no room for base stations, which is what people like Rainy use. So I'm kind of stuck with this or Mocha Pete. There's also Haritora, but that one's really hard to get to. So it's not like a great solution. So I'm kind of stuck.
I have my own DIY slimes that I made almost 2 years ago now. And those trackers are incredible. I think they're better than any other IMU-based MBT solution out there currently.
Hopefully I can get them.
Although the official slimes have been delayed numerous times.
Yeah, exactly. You saw how much space I had for my mouse. Do you think I have space for base stations?
Which I am really
Nah.
I'm always willing to answer any questions.
The wireless version of Haritora is out next month.
Who made this possible?
No, you can't get that though. I'm not gonna say directly, but I mean, I've accidentally so many times on stream. I'm sure people know. I can't.
I think that VR is the best. It's open
It's a
source,
pain.
and expect to see lots of cool content.
But I'm excited if and when I ever get my Slime VR, because it looks really promising. But until then, I'm kind of just looking for alternatives. If you guys ever see anything, yeah. Or if you see anything good about Mocha P, that if you see any videos showing that it's actually good and not shit and works, please let me know. Because I would love to get Mocha P if I know for sure that the Slime VR patch works for it. It just converts it to Slime VR. I would love to try. I just need something, essentially. Because there's a lot of cool streams that I would love to do, and I just can't right now. Hold on, kiddo. Right now, I just kind of stuck. I am stuck with cool idea, no tracking to make happen. So it's just eternal pain, eternal pain. I feel my throat getting a bit dry. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna stream, but I am gonna go get a drink. I think I'm running a little low. I got my chibi model, but the problem is the full body tracking really is just bad. So I want to make more use of the chibi model, you know? I can't do a lot with it. I can wave my arms with my webcam, but I can't move my legs. I need proper tracking before I can move my legs. So that's what I want more than anything. And I don't have enough space for webcam with legs. Unfortunately, too small. It's too small space. I can't get myself fully in the frame. It has like a heart attack. But that's okay. Someday. Oh, it's our 24 hello! I will... What's super cheap option? That's only $20 and only really works for the arms. I need legs though, mainly. I've tried a lot of DIY solutions. They just have been rough. I do have the Tail Mask DLC. I played a little bit. Because it's spooky month though, I'm thinking of finishing the DLC closer to when the new DLC comes out, and then just leading into the new one. Because I really want to do spooky games and stuff for Halloween, you know? Maybe we can talk about Halloween and stuff when I get back. Because I really wanna do a lot of cool spooky stuff. And I'm trying to think of fun ideas and stuff. I do have a Switch! Joy-Cons are really hard to figure out. I couldn't figure out that setup. But yeah, I gotta go get my drinks. I'll be back in a few. I don't know how much longer I'll go, but I will still go a bit more. Seeds now. I need all of them. I need everyone's seeds. I can wait a minute to go to the bathroom. The clip's over, right? She's so pretty up close. Oh my god. How am I supposed to control Rappy? My hand is like if my finger to aim has to go on her butt crack. Use her more, please. I mean, she's very pretty when she attacks, and then when you turn around, so I might be fine with that. You guys, congratulations. I did Hangman as a trick just to get lots of VTuber noises.
What the fuck? Is this what always happens? You just have idiots just trying to sound out the words, hoping to make the brain connections?
No, I've never done Hangman before. You're the first idiot I've tested it with, actually.
Okay, buddy! Alright!
You're welcome! Thank you!
Shut up! Never agreeing to anything from you again.
Good job! Good job, baby!
Wow. Wow. Yeah, put that tape
How do you do that?
Sex Squad is truly impressed today. Thank you. We tried. We tried with our superior sucking skills.
Can you make the sound for the spells? What do you mean? Like... No, it's stupid. It's stupid.
Can I hit this?この欲張りでいいの尽くしてくれるのピストルをこの背に忍ばせて悲劇へと仕上げてく愛の花 Okay, we're at the murder! We're almost at the murder! We're almost at the murder! It's Papa Gruff! Let me just rewiden the eyes a little bit. Although his eyes are pretty slanty. So it's probably fine. Judgment finds all we hold to our memory of scorn. Tell us why, given life, we are meant to die, helpless as our pride. Witness suffer borrow. I don't know the words. What was that? What? Holy fuck you! That was so fast this time. Let's fucking go! Oh yeah, always feels good seeing my victory. Oh man, I think I'm gonna do another just chatting stream next week. You guys might kill me for the idea. Also, I'm thinking next week I might do a stream that's just 100 ways how you can eat pumpkin. Because every October I go to the store and I buy so many pumpkins to eat. And then I hear about everyone not eating their pumpkins. They'll just throw them out. They'll just decorate with them and then throw them out. And I'm like, the fuck? Do you know how much food is in that one pumpkin, bro? Like, do you even understand? Do you even understand how many times you could eat this fruity carcass? Like, please, 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 no. Let me see. Let me just Google a few off the top of my head just to prove how necessary this is. How necessary, because you guys don't even understand. Okay, here we go. Just a few examples to prove that my point has merit. Okay. You can, if you have small ones, you can stuff them. You can stuff them. You can stuff them. Obviously, pie is a given. I actually made a stuffed pumpkin before. It was like stuffed with shiitake and ground meat and stuff, and like walnuts. That was really good. You can make pasta. You can make noodles. You can make meat pie, but add some pumpkin. Like, bruh. It is pumpkin fried rice in the middle inside of a pumpkin, I think. Pumpkin fried rice inside of a pumpkin. What a treat. I just kind of want to inspire people to maybe make some things out of pumpkin. Because I feel... Oh! What's this? What's this? Look what someone else made. We did it, boys. It's real. It's real. It's real. Pumpkin pizza. Pumpkin pizza is real. And it will hurt you. It'll hurt your sanity. It'll hurt your sanity because you don't understand how good it is. You just can't process it because you're not me. We are built differently. Pumpkin curry is also really good. Oh, this looks really good. Don't worry, I'll find 100 of the best recipes for next week. What's this? Hold on. It's got the old image again. I kind of want to even try this tomorrow. I just got a butternut squash, and I feel like it would work well with this. It's like cut up chunks of pumpkin, baked with nuts and cranberries. I think I would love to do that stream next week and just talk about 100 ways you should eat your fucking pumpkins. If it wasn't for profanity filters, I'd probably call the stream "Eat Your Fucking Pumpkins." I don't know what to call it though. There's also this one that I saw, which was cool. It's like a quarter of a pumpkin stuffed with chili. So yeah, next week you can expect a 100 ways to eat pumpkin stream. I do like pumpkin seeds, but I usually prefer to eat the actual pumpkin more than the seeds. What is this? Ooh, mushroom pumpkin soup. That looks so good. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. So many good ones. Ooh. Okay, this actually looks scary. I don't know if I want this one. I don't think I want this one. Are you ready? Pumpkin ramen. Ramen broth is not supposed to be that thick or that orange, in my opinion. Pumpkin ramen, I will admit, is a food crime. I will admit. Mais si c'est un topping, je sais pas le mot pour topping en français. Mais ça va bien, mais ce type, non. Je cherche pour un autre. Une seconde. I'm sure there's good examples of pumpkin ramen. That just wasn't it. Most of the ones I find look really bad. Like people who don't know what ramen is, heating up instant noodles and putting veggies on top. I mean, that's technically ramen, but I can't find any of the good stuff. Yeah, I don't see anything that looks edible. Oh, this maybe. It's not ramen, it's pho, but like this would be fine. This would be fine. Like little chunks of it. That would be fine. That actually looks really good with that combination. I'll have to. I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to this stream next week. I feel like it would also be fun to do at least one pumpkin cooking stream. But I don't know if I'd go with my pizza or something easier to make, perhaps. I don't know. I think it was cilantro, yes. It's used a lot. Pumpkin has a unique taste. That's the thing. There's different types of pumpkin to eat. Let me Google and show you guys some of the differences, okay? We'll go over this in more detail next week. Okay, pumpkin open. So, trying to find a picture of your classic jack-o'-lantern pumpkin. So this is the kind most of you will be familiar with, right? It's like big and round, and the flesh is kind of thin. And they're orange. It's kind of stringy, right? The flesh inside. Like if you bake it or make fries or whatever, it's kind of stringy. It's kind of stringy. Well, not all pumpkin. Not all pumpkin is stringy in the same way. Let's see. This shit is the best pumpkin to eat. Jarradale pumpkins. Now this is a pumpkin. You can eat both, but this is the kind I always look for. If you see one of these in the decorations section, you can and probably should eat it. Because they're really thick. The flesh is like multiple inches thick. And they're kind of flat, but you get so much food out of these absolute beasts. And the thing is, it's not stringy. It's like buttery. When you bake it, the flesh melts in your mouth. Yeah, it's more creamy. If you make tempura with this, it's crispy on the outside, but then when you bite into it, it's like buttery and the pumpkin melts in your mouth. This is the good shit. This one is Jarradale, but there's probably other names for it. You can search Fairy Tale or Cinderella. They're very similar ones. They're often found used in French cuisine. And they're the good shit. Like, just to show you an example of another one that's cut into pieces, I'll put it in chat in a second. This is how much food you can get out of one of these. Like, look! Look at all the edible food! Look at all that edible goodness. Just, this is so much more food than you get from a jack-o'-lantern pumpkin. They're not small either. They can be really, really big. Let me find Cinderella. So these are what they often look like. If you find them at the store, or at a market. These are fairy tale ones, but they cook kind of the same. Not the white round ones, but these ones. They're kind of flat. Anytime you find like a flat pumpkin, that's the good shit for eating. They look like plastic decorations, but I swear that's the good shit. That's the good shit. You want to get like one of the really flat, wide ones. And you can get huge ones. The green ones are also really good. But I'm trying to find a picture of just how big these ones are. You can buy small ones, but I usually find quite big ones. This picture does a pretty good job of showing how big they are. Okay. Bam. Imagine the food. Imagine the food. You can just slap the pumpkin. That shit can make so much food. That's why you want to go for these ones. That's a really good value for your money if you enjoy pumpkin. You can get so much food out of it, and it's delicious. It's actually more of a challenge to finish it all before it goes bad than it is to like enjoy it. There's just so much. There's also these if you're absolutely insane. But I mean, I think these would be quite a good value for your money. But I'm not really sure how you'd cook them. I might need a chainsaw. I don't actually know if these are safe to eat or not, but pumpkins can be really big. They can be really big. I feel like they're often discarded and just seen as something to use as a decoration, but really they're like such a good food source. I'm very passionate about eating them, so next week will be a good time. I feel like, I don't know if everyone knows about these, so I'm gonna show a picture. People actually use those to make boats. Like, actually. People they make boats. I've never seen one in real life. It's a dream of mine. I want to see a pumpkin boat. It would be really fun. I don't think I'd want to sit in one that seems really sticky and nasty. But yeah, there's actually like entire events all over the world where people turn like 1,000+ pound pumpkins into boats and race them like kayaks. I don't think I'd eat it after it went in the water, but it could be fun. It could be fun to watch people do that. You've got the pleasure of sitting in one? That's so cool. I would love to. It just would be such an experience to say you did. Say you did, you know? Oh my god, this guy. I hope he won. Oh my god, I hope he won. I hope he won. You have to see what this guy did with his... Oh my god. I think I've seen multiple pictures of this guy. It looks like he does random shit every year. Hold on. He turned his pumpkin boat into gnome power. I love this. I love this. Especially because that would be like a regular garden gnome compared to a regular pumpkin. That's beautiful. Oh no, it's a different person for the other one. I feel like there's like a costume race, maybe. Because this person, made it into like a Viking ship. And then there's one more. There's 2 people in this one. Who do I search to reach this masterpiece? I just searched pumpkin boat. And then you have the double pirate ship. I feel like I'm obligated now. If I ever compete in a pumpkin boat contest, I need to recreate the Mary from One Piece, but as a pumpkin boat. That'd be so good. I wonder what'll happen. I'm gonna search pumpkin boat One Piece. Damn it. Damn it, no one's done it. Understandably, but still, damn it. It's so cool. The merry-go pumpkin, that'd be so good. I'm still happy that show got greenlit for another 6 seasons, man. So good. I'm gonna be like happy about One Piece for like a year or more. I'm just constantly being like, man, remember that show? That was good. I want to carve a pumpkin this year maybe, but I don't know what to put in it at all. I could always make the Mary logo. The Jolly Roger. Can't change the position of your legs, otherwise you'll start to sink. Sounds like you need a better boat. Speaking of spooky, I was going to play more Corpse Party tomorrow. Man, I'm tired. But instead I decided, I think I'm going to do more grinding for tombstones in Final Fantasy XIV so I can get at least a couple things. And then on Monday, we'll probably play more Corpse Party. I might actually stream 4 days next week, just a heads up, instead of 3. I might on occasion do 4, but one day will be a bit shorter. I just want to do my usual Monday. I found a visual novel that's really cursed where the point is to try to... Let me read the description on Kickstarter. I feel like it looks really cursed, but also really good. It's a demo visual novel too, which kind of means the goal of the visual novel is to make you like not trust what you're reading, to not trust yourself, to not trust anything. It has a trailer too. I wonder if we can watch the trailer. I can pull up the description for it. This is what I'm thinking. It's on Kickstarter right now. So I'm thinking it might be really fun to check out the demo on stream on Monday for our visual novel. The one I want to do spooky or spooky demos in October. So the beta version's out, and that's what I'm thinking of trying. It's a gender-bending visual novel in which you must reach escape velocity. Sirens call us a surreal epilogue to an RPG that doesn't actually exist. A game where after your grand adventure, your friends refuse to let you leave. It's your job to escape this place. Simple as that. But they will drag you down like crabs in a bucket. They'll break whatever they need to break to keep you there. So they try to break the game to keep you in it while you try to escape. And, it looks really cool. A story that begins at the end. And that's about standing between you and adulthood are your old party members and best friends. Every story needs conflict in order to function. Some sort of antagonist to overcome. But in Siren's Call, the adventure you and your friends went on is already over. After a summer of deadly fights with supernatural creatures known only as sirens, your friends finally have time to relax and enjoy themselves. But in the wreckage of a job well done, it has become obvious just how fleeting their time together actually is. Even so, it's your job to say goodbye to each of them and go to college. Only then can you reach escape velocity. Still, it's 5 of them versus 1 of you, and after years of friendship and an entire summer of fighting side by side, these people know exactly what it takes to make you want to stay home for just a bit longer. And these are twins in the game, Andy and Judith. So the gameplay loop is like, the point of the game is to make you question yourself in terms of what's real and what's not, as well as what choices actually matter for your main objective of getting the hell out of Florida. What the fuck? I read that and I was like, what is this game even? And I sent it to one of my friends from Florida, and they're like, sounds about right. It's just, you start each day at Violet, your girlfriend's house. From there, your goal is to help Oliver, the player character, kinda, say goodbye to each of his friends in an order that makes sense. Some of his friends will obviously be more okay with him leaving than others, so being thoughtful about who you see and in what order would be wise. If you run out of time or get the poor kid killed, it's game over. When you can get him to say goodbye to each of his friends before the day ends, then things should be fine. Maybe. And so this is what a Denpa visual novel is, for those of you who don't know, and why it could be a really fun horror one. In the most reductive terms imaginable, Denpa visual novels are ones that take the concept of the unreliable narrator and turn it run as hard and far as possible with it. Stories where you don't know who to trust, like not even the narrator. Stories where everything feels like it's melting around you. There's obviously a lot more historical context than that, but regardless of the levels of erotic content or even the levels of horror in a given work, one thing is constant in Denpa, and it's that everything around you is falling apart. While your mileage may vary on how scary Sirens Call is at any given time, my goal with the game is simple, to make you doubt everything you experience while playing it. It sounds like a fun trip to me, and I really want to play it. They already have over 135,000 words and 10 story. I guess maybe that's the final goal. 10 hours of story content. 2 endings, 1 normal and 1 true, with a large amount of extra story content unlocked. Probably a lot of bad ends that don't count as endings. Yeah, the game is constantly trying to gaslight you. Exactly. And 70 unlockable CG. Oddly English and German, which is interesting. 20 original songs, promised complete bangers that make you feel like you're in Central Florida. And 8 different side stories count as Easter eggs. An accurate depiction of what it's like to live in Central Florida. I guess it really is that scary. I think it's probably made by a team in Florida. The Kickstarter creator's description just says, I make games about Florida, that's it. Game length is estimated, it's depending on your reading speed. So for me, I would never be able to finish it, but I'd love to play the demo on stream. The CG also look really high quality. Like, for an indie game, that's really good. I'm getting, like, when I looked at this, it was giving me, like, Corpse Factory level quality, in terms of impression. So I'm really excited to check out the demo. And then the other CG and stuff look pretty good as well. You have to call the characters. Oliver, that's like Playasia, and Violet, that's your girlfriend. You start the game already dating her. Why would you want to leave Florida if you could date her? And then you have Judith, and you have Ashton, and you have Andy, and Emil, and Miss Lawrence, and you have to abandon them all without them murdering you, essentially. And they have like different outfits and stuff. Like they went all out with expressions. The poses change for different expressions. Look at the amount of outfits. There's so many. There's a really good variety. And look at the poses. They change up so much. And it just, to me, overall, looks like a really promising game. So I really want to give it a try when I get a chance. We can watch the trailer for it. Let's see. Hold on one moment. It's just going to take a while to get the trailer ready. Alright. Let me mute my music. And I haven't actually seen the trailer yet, so I don't know what's in it. Oh, that's a strong start, killing someone this summer. Nobody seems to give a shit. I like the sassiness of the trailer. Oh, some of those images there. I want to watch that again. Did you guys catch that? Hello, Millie Moody. Hold on. What is happening here? There was like Like they didn't look like good time bite marks. They look like zombie apocalypse bite marks. What is happening? Did you see that expression change? Look at her. This looks so good. This looks so good. At the end of the day, home is where your body is. I guess your friends don't care if you stay home alive or dead then. Dang. Dang. I want to play it. I want to play it. On Monday, hopefully. Looks like a good time. I like visual novels that make me question my sanity and that make me feel like I'm in danger. So I feel like this one's a really good fit for me. So this is Florida. The only time I was in Florida was for Disney, so I'm starting to feel like maybe my opinion was skewed. Huh. It looks great. Now I'm just looking at other games. I'm curious what else is on Kickstarter right now. I used to browse a lot, but then I ran out of time. Hello, it's David Takenokyo, hey? I don't think I see anything like super standing out to me. In terms of like immediately attracts my attention. There's one I'm curious about other than that one. What's this one? Heirloom. This looks kind of cool. It's like a pixel thriller game. Hold on. I kind of want to see the trailer for this one, actually. Let's see. It's called the Heirloom. I like the art style. It's different. Certainly an atmospheric trailer. Hello, Robert. I really like the sound design in this trailer. Sound is wild.
Apologies for interrupting, sir. We found it.
Understood. Prepare the ship for departure.
That was like not a lot to go by, but it was an impression, a really interesting one. But I guess the trailer didn't really show a lot. They might not be far enough in development to really be able to show a lot, I guess. I saw some screenshots though, like animated ones. I'm gonna download a few so I can show those. Like the logos and stuff for it look really good. This is one of their gameplay samples as just an animation. It looks really nice. I really like the textures that give it that really gritty feel, if that makes sense. There's a number of screenshots in this style that are animated. And that's kind of what caught my eye. So I was hoping the trailer would have more stuff like that in it, but I guess not. So I guess it's a game where you make decisions. This is the decision screen. You have to like choose if you're gonna hide or run. And I kinda like the style of it. It's not just like a button on the bottom, like they actually made her freeze and shock and stuff, and you have to decide on the fly. It looks really different. And I like things that stand out as being different. Wait a second! legit. They got legit big actors in this. They got an actor from like Guillermo del Toro's videos, and they were in Jurassic World, Camp Cretaceous, and Blue Eye Samurai on Netflix. They got, I think it's one person who did the voice. No, Andy Mack, a different person. He's in Dying Light too. They got some big names. Damn. Looks fascinating. They're publishing physical copies too, it looks like. They have a really nice collectible figure as one of the rewards too. Fascinating. I always really enjoy looking at unique projects on Kickstarter more than anything. Stuff that stands out as being something fresh and different. And this definitely kind of gives me that vibe. Oh, I meant to talk about that Azurlane Booba lady as well. Just because there's some pretty ironic stuff about why people were pissed about it, and it made me laugh. Give you 1 minute. I'm not gonna pull up the exact video, but I do wanna bring up the image. What's her character called again? I'm trying to remember. Who is she? Kashino. Let's see. I think I'll find it on YouTube a little easier. Azurlane Kashino. I don't want people reacting to it. I just want the actual animation, bro. Can you not just give me the actual animation, bro? I don't want to see people reacting. Okay, I guess we're seeing Scarl reacting, maybe. I don't think I can find... she doesn't show it, though. Maybe I can find it on the Azurlane Twitter. Azurlane main channel posted it? Okay. YouTube is just giving me VTuber reactions. I don't want that. I just want to show the raw one because I feel like that's probably a little better for my point. Okay. Okay. So this caused a lot of controversy on Twitter, you know, as anything that exists does. It's a new skin in Azurlane, right? You'll see that. And people apparently couldn't handle the levels of booba and shit. And people were like, that's just... Let me just finish the animation and then I'll talk about it. Hold on. Anyway, not her so much. I didn't see anyone care about her. But everyone cared about her. Okay. So everyone was throwing a temper tantrum about her, right? And they were like, this is disgusting. This is insulting to all women. Only a man could design such a character. Only a man could make such a game. Bro, the CEO of the game is a woman. Like, everyone literally doesn't understand shit. Like, literally, bruh. Sometimes maybe women also like to look at titties, you know? It doesn't matter. The fact is, there's lots of games if you like titties. There's lots of games if you don't like titties. It shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter at all. If you don't like a game because it doesn't have enough titties, find a different game. And if you don't like a game because it has titties, find a different game. There's different games for different people. But it's just so stupid that people were throwing a tantrum about it. Because I'm just like... There's literally worse things out there. Why are you throwing a tantrum about this? If nothing else, throwing all the fan service aside, she looks cute. Like, I don't get the outrage. All the important shit's still covered. It's not nude. It's not 18 plus. Like, calm down. Calm down. Hello, Roxas. It's just... It is so frustrating to see. Like, I get it. I get that some people might be disgusted by it, but that doesn't change the fact that there's a demand for it. And this also was made by a woman, so all the claims are just so annoying. Exactly, I agree. Why are you gonna worry about some booba anime lady when there's real things to worry about? There's so many more important things you could be spending your time worrying about. Why are you gonna worry about anime booba lady? It's just, you don't need to. You don't need to. Have you guys seen any of the Nikkei ads? I haven't actually seen them, but I've seen people talking about how bad they are. I wonder if I can find one. How bad are they? How bad are the Nikkei ads? How bad are we talking? Before this very stream, I also banned one. A terrible Nikkei ad. Is this one?
Have a legendary Nikkei, Emma.
Okay, this one's in English. So it should be around the right idea. Hold on. I got all messed up with the crop. Hold on. I think it's funny that Nikkei is so out of touch when it comes to their like advertising and stuff. Because it's just it's so bad. I love Nikkei. I adore Nikkei. Well, like, I don't know what they're trying to do. From what I've heard about their ads, I don't know what they're trying to do. Like, I don't know.
Hey, there's a line here. I have a legendary Nikkei, Emma, and she can deal with swarming raptors. What can you possibly do to me?
Hey, you have some nerve cutting the line.
My max level max star Emma is invincible. What can you do to me?
Who the
You're
fuck
nothing
does
compared
this?
to me, huh?
Who the fuck does this? Is this why people think weebs are cringe?
Do you realize my Emma is already?
I've got a max level Emma myself. I also have a max level volume.
I did not see that coming.
Countless raptures and bosses have fallen before me, and I am now ranking as the strongest Nikki commander there is.
Hello, Renee.
You must have spent a lot.
I don't know. Maybe
I didn't even spend a single cent. As long as you log in, you can get 10 free draws.
Yeah, sure, maxing it out with 10 fucking free draws.
The powerful supporter in Nikki, Emma. Her massive machine gun deals constant firepower that's able to kill thousands of raptures. She has awesome healing abilities at the same time, ensuring the team's success in every battle.
I finally
Then,
learned
enter the
why
gift book to
weebs
get
are
even
cringe.
more Nikki upgrade
Hello,
resources.
Runika.
I upgraded my team to the max level easily and became the most powerful commander. It's that simple.
Are these parodies? Are these YouTube parodies? Or are these real ads? Well, it's true, at least weebs don't come in lines. Why? Both? Oh, Mars, Mars alert. But why? Why though? Oh my god. The band ad is safe to show, right? It's just like embarrassingly dumb. I think I laughed at it. I know I've seen it before and I laughed. I'm just trying to make sure it's safe. It's on YouTube. I mean, it's probably fine. The weird one that got super banned. That's even more painful. Okay, we're gonna watch this one. I don't think I've actually ever shown it on stream. I know I've watched this one. I know I've seen it. This one. If you haven't already died of cringe, this may be your end. You might not be able to survive this one. I am so sorry. But I'm also not. I like how... Wait! It's mirrored! The whole ad is fucking mirrored to avoid, just in case. Oh, that is loud. It is so weird. It's his face. I know. Oh my God, Zafiriana, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you chose now to read. I'm so sorry. We're watching an actual ad for Nikkei. It's painful. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's the worst. I still can't believe this is real. I love this ad. I ironically love this ad. It's hilarious. It's hilariously so bad that I'm just like I can't contain myself with how bad it is. Would you play Nikkei if you saw that ad? Chat, would it entice you to play Nikkei? That ad exactly, it was so bad it's good, man. It was so bad that I love it. I'm gonna put on a bit of your phony cover. I don't think I've seen that one. So introduce to anyone who doesn't know Zafiriana. Now you will. There we go. The game seems like 2 steps away from a porno. I mean, at times it feels like it, but it's really good. The plot's amazing, actually. Ooh, I like this one. Story plot? No, legit. The story plot's really good. It's what hooked me. Like, actually. I played it for the fan service at first so I could laugh at it on stream, but then I actually fell in love with the game. Ooh. I've never heard the original, but I like this. Oh, that growl. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. You'll have to go into her channel if you want to see the rest though, but thank you for the raid again. I really appreciate it. I don't even know what we were doing today on stream. I don't know. I wanted to stream, but I had no ideas. So I just hit live and ran with it. Yeah. Oh, I found another Nikkei ad. I haven't seen this one either. Hold on, we have to watch this Nikkei ad. I've fallen into this rabbit hole and I can't get up. I need to see this. I need to know how bad it gets.
Fancy a drink? Yeah, why not? Whoa. What's going on?
Also, anyone who came in with a raid, thank you so much, especially if you subscribed or stuck around in chat. Wait, bruh. She looks like Rupee. She would make such a good Rupee cosplayer. If they like made her outfit like actually the same one, like it is actually the same one. There's some differences, like her bangs. If they had cut her hair so that she would look more like Rupee, she would have been perfect.
During Nikkei?
Dang.
Did you get SSR Nikkeis?
Yeah, sure we do.
But we don't have any of the SSR Nikkeis yet.
Showing off the Rupee.
Let's give them all the free recruit vouchers and powerful Nikkeis. Wow.
I like how they're not even pronouncing the name of the game right.
As long as you log in, complete the new player quest, you'll get 10 free recruit vouchers. Plus, enter the gift code. You'll get Nikkei upgrade resources to power up your battle squad. Lead your Nikkei squad to explore the lost area.
Okay, you know what this is reminding me of? I finally figured out what this is reminding me of, and I genuinely wonder if it's how they made their ads. Legit. The Nikkei ads are reminding me of the bad ads you get when you pay someone on Fiverr to make an ad and like read a script but without emotion. Like they just read the script. They don't know. They don't care. They're just... It looks like they hired people right off of Fiverr and were like, make a YouTube ad. I don't know, I'm really getting those vibes. Although her looks for Ruby are so perfect though.
And
her reading is kind of not great.
What are you waiting
but
for?
She looks
Download
so much
the
like
game
Ruby.
from the link and train your own Nikkei squad.
But like everything, okay, you guys know I'm not lying. Everything from the cheesy script to cheesy expressions screams Fiverr ad.
Nikkei squad.
These bad ads surprisingly work, honestly, because they're so funny. They're just so bad. I live for things that are so bad they're good. I live for them. So, you know, it's quite good for me. Oh, I found another one. There's another one. How many of these are there? How many are there? And why is that number so high? How about I make my own? I should make my own crappy Nikkei ad and then tag Nikkei and be like, hey, yo, you want to sponsor me?
Sweetheart, it's obvious this guy is broke. He only has a small squad, and his lineup doesn't make sense at all. How can a commander like him protect you from the rapture? You better not waste your time.
But I...
That's right. Our family has Emma, Anis, and Rappy.
That's right. You need to see that again.
It's your time.
But I...
That's right. Our family has Emma, Anis, and Rappy. And we've killed countless raptors and bosses. So what do you have?
With all my respect, sir, but I've long been the best Nikkei commander. And I have the legendary Nikkeis, Emma, Diesel, and Privity. I've also
Except
cleared
those are
every
so
single
common.
stage, which makes me the best commander in my server. Now, do you still think I'm not good enough for your daughter?
What? How much did you spend?
It's totally free. For a limited time, you can get all this legendary Nikkeis for free. As
No,
long as
you
log in,
can't.
You can get 10 free
Unless
drops.
you're very
And
lucky
SSR
like
Nikkei
me.
Guaranteed. And that's how I got my powerful supporter, Emma. And by completing quests for 14 days, you'll get the other legendary Nikkei, Privity, for free.
Or was there a way to
With
get Emma
that
for
mission
free
to
and I
power
never
up
got her
and
that
thousands
way?
of raptures and clear
No,
lots of
you
stages
can't. Okay,
in no
yeah, I'm
time.
right.
Enter the gift card to get more resources to upgrade all of your Nikkeis. Raise your battle power and become the greatest commander of all time in a flash. So what are you waiting for? Go get your free Nikkeis now.
What the fuck? They're all hand feeding him now? What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, no, you need luck. It's not entirely free. I don't think I can find any more of the Nikkei ads. Surprisingly, those are the only ones that seem to be available, but... Wow. Pravati and Diesel are free, yes. But I don't think Emma was ever free. Like, never. So I don't know where she came from in this list. But that's okay. Okay. My brain is broke. My brain is broken after whatever that was. I think it might be time. It might be time to step away from the computer. Unfortunately. I don't think my brain can handle any more turmoil. I think I might have to call it there. Hello, Kyosuke. I don't know what that entire stream was. I have no idea. I have no idea. Yeah. The time has come. Nikkei ads broke me. I just noticed the people in all the Nikkei ads, are they the same actors? I think it's the same actors in every single one. Except for the Thai one. Damn. They have like 5 actors that just do everything. That's so good. That's so good. Oh man. Speaking of next stream, next stream is actually Nikkei. I'll be doing a Nikkei collab with Myth, Unreal, and Pluto, and it's gonna be great. We're gonna do the school event on Saturday, so I'll finally get through that. And hard mode's out too, so we can probably tackle hard mode. I don't know what event's coming after that yet, so I guess we'll find out. But yeah, so we'll have more Nikkei. We will have more Nikkei soon. And we're also gonna be doing some tombstone farming in Final Fantasy XIV. If any of you guys play and you want to join us, we'll be on Primal Lamia farming together. I'm probably doing some PvP or something. Yeah. My brain's broke. I gotta go. Thank you guys for hanging out for my bullshit. I don't know what stream. I always get really like self-conscious doing bullshit. I don't know what streams. Just because I always feel like I don't have anything to focus on, so I'm like, oh no, now I have to be interesting for hours with no script, no game, no nothing. I just have to somehow entertain hordes of angry internet viewers and somehow not get myself cancelled. But they always seem to be some of the ones you guys enjoy the most, so I try to toss them in when I can. Ted was honest. You got free entertainment. You totally didn't feel scammed, right? You totally didn't feel scammed at all. You got free entertainment. You got free entertainment while I sat here not knowing what I'm doing. It was totally not a scam. For anyone who might be new, here's a link to my Twitter and my Discord in case you want to see what I'm up to in between streams. And a link to my music. You can hear all my original songs and song covers here. Playasia will link you to a store where any physical purchases, you'll get a free sticker of me. And any digital purchases will still help go support the streams. And my Twitch. I do stream on Twitch on occasion. Which reminds me, I do have one more topic I want to bring up briefly. I've touched on it before, but I want to talk to you guys about it before I do another Twitch stream next week. I'll probably do a Twitch stream once or twice a month. That's it. I have been debating though, monetizing my Twitch channel, but I'm curious what you guys think because I don't stream there as often, and I want to make it really clear that YouTube is still my main platform. That's true. Thank you guys for 35K on YouTube. We'll count this as the 35K celebration. My main is still gonna be YouTube. I'm not gonna split my time evenly, but I've been debating opening monetization on Twitch just because I'm not allowed to multi-stream without it anymore anyway. And if I open it up, that way people who want to can like still pay whatever the minimum is, and I wouldn't probably make it more than that because of how rare I stream. You can like make super chat equivalents or whatever on Twitch, and then for subs, people can use my emotes on other channels because I don't stream that often, so I don't think it'd be fair to like pay it just so that you could be a member or whatever it is on Twitch, where I don't use it as often. But if you could use my emotes in other channels where people don't mind, that is something that people might really enjoy. So I've been wondering if it would be worth it for you guys for that. Of course, I wouldn't expect everyone to go for it, but like for interested people, it would open up an option. And I'm just torn about it. It makes good business sense to open it up. I just don't want to make people feel like I'm like forcing them to double dip, if that makes sense. If they want to, I wouldn't mind opening the option. I just don't want to make people feel pressured into supporting the Twitch. But I'm also thinking opening it up as a secondary is something people might want. So I'm trying to hit the best balance of what people would want. Also, Elfo, it sounds like you would enjoy it. So maybe I'll consider. I will talk to my team and think about it. I didn't see any like very strong no's, so I will talk to my team, my underlings, and see what they think. Get their advices. Oh, Minecraft! You came for free entertainment. I got free Gremlin. The Gremlin is the entertainment. You're welcome. Hello, Josie Shipley. I'll see. I'm gonna be playing Obake Dodo on Twitch next week with I don't know if they announced yet, so I'm not gonna say. It's a bunch of friends. One of them's graduating soon, so we're like, let's play some Obake Dodo on Twitch. Other than that, it's probably just gonna be reacting to stuff, which I do very rarely, like new anime trailers. I was thinking of potentially doing reacts on Twitch once a month or so, where I react to music, and then delete the VOD immediately afterwards, so you guys could send me some cool music to listen to. I know Chikafuji Lisa does that, and I really thought it was a fun idea, and I really like it. Just so I could expand and learn about new songs. So I was debating doing that, but I don't know. I'm not even a lot of talking. Just chilling and listening to music. Like, and you guys submit anything. I'll think about it. I will think about it. It sounds like Josh likes that idea. And Dozing Chance too. But I'm not gonna do Twitch once a week or anything though. Like, I want to make that really clear so people don't feel cheated if I do open membership. It's going to be once or twice a month. It's not going to be every week. Yeah. Because if I'm going to be doing more exclusive streams, I'd rather do more member streams than start doing Twitch regularly. Speaking of member streams, if you're a member of any tier, interns are also welcome. We've been doing a watch-along of a show called Pantheon on Discord, and we're gonna be watching episode 4 tomorrow at 11 p.m. EDT. So if you're a member and you want to join, make sure to join the Discord. I'll post when it's happening in YouTube community as well, and we can hang out and watch episode 4. You have a day to catch up on the first 3 episodes. It's a really fucked up show. If you like shows that'll make you think and disgust you and leave you with trauma, it's probably the best show. Pantheon, what's the show about? Let me read a description real quick. The best way would be to show you a trailer, but I don't know if that's copyrighted. So I probably shouldn't react to that. Okay. So this is a very brief description, but it's hard to describe it. It's such an intense show. Bullied teen Maddie begins receiving messages from a mysterious stranger that claims to be her recently deceased father, David. His consciousness has been uploaded to the cloud after an experimental brain scan, and it turns out he's not the only one. So essentially, it's like the AI revolution, but AIs, instead of becoming artificial intelligence, are now uploaded intelligence. People are being uploaded into the cloud. A lot of people have drawn similarities to Ghost in the Shell, but this show does have its own unique commentary on it and its vibe. It's a really fascinating show, but it's also a hard watch at times. There's some parts that can be really uncomfortable, and they're meant to be uncomfortable. So it's really fun. There's also, I have warned people, because this episode is coming, it's way later, but not Battle Angel Alita, it's very different. It is very intense. There's a cat girl VR sex harem in one episode. But most of it's a lot more on the violence end. It can be really gory. Like, it shows somebody having their brain melted. Like, close-ups of the brain. And then a close-up. That was a really disturbing part. I feel like if you can't handle this, don't watch it. Hello, DJax. There's one part. Hello, bye. Let me try to explain it best I can. So there's one part where it shows, and with sound effects, them sawing with like a rotary blade, this guy's skull open. And then they zap his brain. And like, they tell him that you have to keep talking while it happens, or your brain will like malfunction. So he's talking about random stuff, but you slowly see his jaw go slack and his eyes open as like blood comes down his head. He just slowly starts slurring until he stops talking. It's that part really shook me. There's also, we're talking about Pantheon, we're watching it with numbers. It's really disturbing. There's one part that's also worse. I don't know how to describe that part without making it sound like something it's not or spoiling. But there's also a pretty bad, like, how do I word it? I think there's a pretty bad fake, not fake, it's real abuse, but fake domestic abuse, real child abuse situation. And that one is pretty messed up. It makes sense when you learn more about the context, even though it's really awful. It makes more sense. And you'll learn more about it. And then you'll get it. But it doesn't make it any less disgusting. But it does make it make sense. Almost everything in the show comes full circle and makes sense later on. Anyway, good show. If you want, it is pretty hardcore. It's on iTunes. It used to be on Hulu, but it's really hard to find because like everywhere took it down essentially. Not Hulu, I think it was High Dive, sorry. It used to be on some stuff, but it's really hard to find these days. But I'll be streaming it on Discord for anyone who wants to join in. If you're a member of any tier, you're welcome to join in. You just have to connect your YouTube and your Discord to have access to the channel. But it's not on Netflix, no. I'll show you an image of it in case you guys want to find it. But make sure to catch up on the first 3 episodes if you want to watch it, because we're gonna jump right in. I'm gonna pull the promo image, but it doesn't really do it justice at all. This is not really the feel of the show. It's kind of hard to put the show into a still image, because it's so much more than that. But this is kind of, if you find this image on a streaming service, you found the right show. This is it. Hold on, it's so big. Why is it so big? If you find this, you got it. You got it. That's it. I think it could have been on Netflix today easily. The only reason it wasn't was another network owned it. Hello, Mag! You know it, you know it! Oh no, Pantheon. They were screaming about the actual show, and I was like, Ayo, was my name. Hello, Minato. Anyway, it's a really good show, and we're watching it with members. So anyone who wants to join, if you're a member, make sure to pop by. Yeah, I'm gonna end stream. I already meant to, many times. Okay, hold on. Let me find someone to raid. I'll see you guys. Bye-bye. Who is even still streaming? Sleep. This is like comfy hours for me, but not a lot of people are online at this point. Let's see. this one maybe is the most relevant. Maybe this one works. Let me see. Make sure it's a good time to raid in. I think we raided her recently. Seems fine. She has a real... Oh my god, I got a weird expression. Let me try again. Okay, she has a really, really cool stream layout right now. She's streaming on Discord, but she has her overlay to like put chat in a really cute way. We're gonna raid Pale. Let me try to reload it. The chat's not working for me. Pale's reviewing EN memes. She speaks English and Japanese. There's no rules in chat. So make sure to be nice and don't be weird. Hold on, I'm trying to get her chat working so I can say hi. Oh, there we go, now it's working. Okay, I'm gonna send you guys to Pale.